Warning: this show contains content and language some may find offensive. It is intended for mature audiences only. If you are easily offended, do not like to hear explicit language, or just have a whack and horrible sense of humor, you should probably stop watching right now. If you are still here, it means you are awesome and want to have a good time with us. If that's the case, we salute you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, where is it? Why haven't they found it?
Veruca, sweetheart, I'm not a magician. Give me time.
I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down there?
What is good, y'all? What is up? What is up? What is up? It is Frank, motherfucking Marvici, Just Being Frank show. Oh, Jesus
that
Christ.
was loud. Jesus.
Still feeling like I'm trying to fucking figure out these goddamn condenser mics, but what's good, man? We up in the place. We got motherfucking DJ Stress up in this bitch. What's good?
Look at it.
So I got us on that one back there because it catches everybody on the cam. Yeah, still trying to.
The stands and everything, man.
What's that?
You got the schedules up there and everything.
Yeah, we don't fuck around. Well, obviously, a little change there.
No, we definitely fuck around. Like, that's all we do.
Still loud as shit.
I know.
I gotta figure something out.
I should have got my. I wasn't able to stop in the store and shit.
That's all right. It is what it is. You want this?
Oh,
no, I'm
good?
I'm good. I'll be on my straight. I'm on Claritin anyways. My allergies is killing me.
I've never heard someone say that before.
If he drinks too much alcohol on that Claritin, he'll be sleeping behind the wheel.
Not only that, freaking, it won't work. I'll be waking up with a runny nose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to find you on. There we go.
So yeah, man, we up in this bitch. We're having about to have a good time, man. We got Stress up in here. It feels weird.
I'm trying to mute this.
It feels weird to have you on my show.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to share.
I've been on this guy's show so many goddamn times, and finally he's over on our show. So it's it's a nice little switch up. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got a lot of shit going on, man. Easter's coming up and all that good stuff. I'm sure I'm not sure if you're doing anything with the kids. Like I know I gotta fucking do shit with the kids, which is, I don't get a chance to see them that much anymore. So, or as much as I used to, like weekly. So it's nice to be able to do something with them. We got talk about a much dreaded tax season.
Yeah, was there 4 days left?
Yeah, 3.
I still haven't done my shit yet.
I just did it last night.
So I got to turn you down a little bit. Yeah, I was I was trying
to post it on my thing. I'm trying to get out of there now.
Yeah, so I started, almost got through all mine today, and I figured out I'm gonna be paying a lot of money.
I don't got much. I just got to do my W-2 and put my house.
Yo, so my shit is I've been paying taxes all year as it is.
How do you mute this?
And you got to just turn your volume down.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But yeah, so not only have I been paying taxes all year, I have to pay back 5 digits.
I just Wait, turn my volumes down. Man.
Damn, I paid 5 digits in taxes this year.
5 digits.
So yeah, I've already paid like 12, 13 grand throughout the whole year.
Yeah, and you got 5 more.
And I pretty much have to pay another like. Luckily I deducted all the shit that I bought in 2021 for the show, so that saved me a couple hundred. But
you make money off the show?
No,
he just saves money on taxes. That's
but in a sense,
that sounds like a good idea.
I was gonna say, in a sense, I kind of did. All right, so hold on. Before we get cruising, I'm gonna adjust the microphones a little bit more because I'm still getting some crack-a-lacking and so forth, and I don't want that to come through. So give me just a couple seconds to fuck around with some levels.
I'm sharing it on a couple.
So I haven't done my taxes yet because I realized when I did them that this year, like, I have to do all my first year business from last year taxes.
Damn.
So I got like 4 W-2. I started a business last year, but this is my first year doing taxes under that business. So I have to deduct everything I bought and everything I did, and the van and all. And then I'm like, damn, I can't TurboTax all this. I'm gonna have to go see somebody like that knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Then they want to charge you too.
Right. I did it. TurboTax was like, mind you, I spent 10 grand in taxes last year. TurboTax is like, oh, we'll give you $500. I was like, nah, this guy you gotta owe me more than that. Something ain't right.
So what do you do for a business?
I'm a contractor.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
You build? You got stuff on your hat. I need that bit. Right here, like in the corner.
Oh no, I think that's just the hat.
No, that's the hat.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I had the dynamic mics before, the gain was up. And
gotcha.
that was causing the shit to be louder than necessary. Because when I listen to those, and I think these headphones, these aren't the most expensive headphones.
Right.
Yeah,
it sounds a lot better now, though.
Content isn't available at the moment. That's what it said.
What's that?
It's not available at the moment. You got it just so your friends see it, or you don't got it so the public sees it?
I don't think so. I've never had that problem before.
I shared it.
I don't know, that's weird. You got it off of my page?
Yep, look, that's what it says.
Huh. Yeah, it's showing. I can see that you shared it, but for me it's showing. Let me make sure.
Like you got that little planet right there, not the friend thing on there.
See. Are you sharing it on a page that we're friends as?
Yeah. Now I want to share it on my other page.
Maybe I put the setting on that I don't even know.
See,
worst case scenario, though, I'd rather you share the YouTube, to be honest with you. But yeah, you know what? It is. I'm gonna change that.
You gotta change that period because now people are not people who could be following you.
Yeah,
are not going to see it.
That makes sense. You know what's crazy? I've never put that on before. I always kept it on. No, you know what? No, I thought I always had it on public. Maybe shit default set it back with an update.
Or you didn't change it?
I changed it now. Now it's on public.
What happens? Hold on.
Yeah, it's on public now. Now it should be Gucci, and we sound better in the headphones. Oh, if you notice too, there's
I gotta put the headphones.
I made it so just so you can hear us a little bit better. I made it so whereas you guys now can adjust your headphone volume over here, and me and Six can adjust ours over here. I'm moving on up, all tax write-offs.
That's what I gotta learn how to do, man. I've been doing this almost 5 years, and we ain't.
Yeah, but you only got a couple years to claim your shit.
Real?
Yeah. After that, it's just a loss.
Mm-hmm.
You got like 2 or 3 years, I think it is, to claim shit.
Yo, once I seen that though, I was like, I gotta pay back. What?
Right.
Yo, but then I looked like what I made last year and what I made this year definitely has gone up, right? But I looked about how much taxes that, like federal taxes that like between like what they take out, like they give you a lump sum no matter what you pay and what you should have paid, right?
Yeah.
And it showed that I paid the same amount of federal taxes like dead up, straight up on my check as I did the same as last year, but I made like 40 more grand. So it was like, yeah, the Fed was like, yeah, dude, you should be paying like double. You ain't getting away with that shit. Give me my money. And then I started crying.
That shit is crazy. We pay 30% of our income just to not go to jail.
Yo,
that's crazy.
For 2021, I paid I'm gonna, after I send in this fucking check, $24,000 in just federal taxes alone.
Yeah.
20.
Must be making 6 figures today.
I make all right. I do. I live.
At the end of the day, you're still making a lot more than
24 grand. That's crazy.
I
thought I paid a lot last year.
Are you getting those checks for your kids every month?
No. I got a couple of them, and then from there I didn't apply, but I never applied for them. Yeah. They just gave them to me, and then I got to pay taxes for them. I'm like, I never even asked for the shits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Them shits just literally popped up in my account. and now you're gonna make me pay it back. I'm like, that's some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, here, you can borrow this for a little while.
I mean, I
want it back.
I'll let you hold this. I'll let you hold this for now.
See if you pay us back, there's a reason to put you in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit fucking pissed me the fuck off, yo. I was like, God damn. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You one way or another, you got the money. I just hate how, like, I feel like at the end of the day, what does the government really do for me? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it does nothing, right? Because, I don't know, there's infrastructure and shit, I guess. Like, it goes somewhere.
But that's not even government.
No,
that's
it's state. Right. So I'm just like, what are you going to say? You fight for freedom? Is that what you do? Because that's where all my taxes are going to. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you're fighting for freedom, but it's definitely going to the military.
You're seeing somebody who's just living off the system.
Oh,
they don't owe no taxes.
Yo, the crazy shit is that I used to kind of be like, fuck those people. If you're able to get up and get a job, go get a job, right?
Yeah.
But then and I'm still like that, right? If you're able-bodied and you're cheating the system, but I realize, like, really out of our checks, we pay like 0.01%.
Yeah, it doesn't really affect you at all.
It really doesn't, though. So it's like, at the end of the day, I feel like I started looking at it like this. If that's your hustle, I don't envy you, because, like, what do you really have that I don't?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Except for time, I guess. But obviously you ain't doing shit with the time.
Right.
Oh, but yeah, that shit. Is it snapping in the headphones for y'all too?
Nah, I'm good.
What the fuck? Maybe it's just because mine are up louder?
Maybe.
Trying to get that boost, that subwoofer.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, man. But beyond that, I felt real sour like all day. That shit ruined my fucking mood, dude. Really?
That would ruin anybody's mood, bro.
Oh man, I was just like, yo, how y'all gonna do me like that?
Last minute, huh? And you're like,
hell yeah.
And you're thinking about what's it gonna be when I get there. You know?
I knew I wasn't getting anything though.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna owe, but I got me a little 600 and something back.
Yeah, whatever.
But I still owe state tax $64.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm like, I claim one.
I'm about to say Connecticut's crazy with the taxes.
Yeah, I claim one. Yeah, man. We got to pay sewage tax.
You got to pay it. So when they charge us a fee as it is.
Whatever water that I use, I get another bill for the sewage bill.
Damn.
So I get double paid for my water.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Because they redid the streets.
Oh yeah. So anytime they do that shit, your fucking paycheck.
Yep.
It's it for it. I love how that happens, yo.
You just get a new check a new bill in the mail.
Wow.
I owe like $700 or something else that I haven't been paying. I'm like, yo, okay, I guess I'll pay it now. And then they interest it if you don't pay it.
You know, Eversource is getting sued for that shit, right?
For real?
Yeah, because not only have their prices been going up like 16% like year over year, I think that the justification was they're suing or like they're charging to like update lines and whatnot. It's like, bitch, you don't need, that's what I'm paying you for. Yeah. Like, yeah, you supplied the electric, but you already charged me like a huge service fee. Take it out that shit, you greedy pieces of shit.
Then they want to tell you that you get solar panels, but then you're paying the same thing for somebody else to use your facility.
Depending on how you do them. Yeah, depending on how you do them. If you just buy them yourself, which you're dropping dumb cash on, then you're completely free. You know what I'm saying? But if you get them through
and
these
everybody's
programs,
power's out, you sitting there watching TV.
Game's on.
I'm sorry, man. You want to that's your cord?
All right, my bad. Sorry for you.
That's good. I think these. So y'all ain't getting any fucked upness?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm thinking.
I feel like I'm in a surround sound. Man.
Right. I think it's your headphones, bro.
Yeah, I think this might be a busted pair.
Yeah.
That's all right because I got 2 more pairs of them. I bought like 6 of them. I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I think it is these headphones. Whatevs. It's always kinks. I always got to work out kinks.
Man. What's up with Sakai?
Yeah, I haven't really seen him in a while.
I hear another Kindred album. What's up, man?
Yeah, we actually meet like the original trio Kindred with L once his ass gets here. We're talking about getting some shit together. It just hasn't really happened. I mean, I just started getting back into writing music, like literally. I probably got recorded like 1 full track, which was I feel like more of like a putting my feet in the water, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But just got back into writing. I'm just tackling so much shit because like I was telling him. Like, not only am I working, now am I doing the show, now I'm trying to write music. I started designing my own video game where I'm actually, like, coding everything, the whole 9.
And he's coming out the closet.
Yeah. As a video programmer.
That likes.
As a heterosexual.
You always been doing videos? You've been creating?
I'm always creating something. But the video game shit, like, I modded another game, like, fucking altered it and kind of made my own little twist on it. But as I was telling him earlier, like the shit that sucked about doing that is like I'm still limited to their code. I got to figure out as a non-experienced coder, right? I got to figure out how to manipulate their code and get around it. And some shit I'm just not good enough to do. So I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to design my own systems from the ground up where I ain't got to manipulate shit. Nice. And it's a slow process. It's something I'm dabbling with. So the way I'm looking at it is music and this show, right? Yep. And then the game in my spare time. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not feeling in the mood to write.
Hustle out about 1 million cars a year.
And then hustle out the cars. Yeah. That shit I clock in and out for. So, you know.
Rest in peace to Blackest. Speaking of that, man.
R.I.P. man. Yeah, we had a moment of silence for him and shit. But yeah, if he was a car salesman too. Yeah, man. I remember I had him work with me at
my father's.
I remember him coming over to the crib when Sick lived with me to record the track on the last track that he did at my house. And he still was in his suit from selling cars all day long. And I'm listening, I'm watching him rap, and he's in his suit, and I'm just chuckling like it's mad. Like I'll never forget that visual in my head. Like,
yo, I literally
you rapping in his underwear right now.
Yo, when I went to beast mode to do that battle, I literally was practicing my verses on him all day at the dealership. And then in the car on the way down, I was practicing, and he was just like, "Let me hear it. Come on, come at me. You know, pretend I'm the dude." You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying.
You guys were battling each other?
So me and Black wasn't battling. He just came down to support me. Oh, okay. And he knew that I kind of wasn't feeling it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And kind of rushed my shit together too, for the last verse. Which is funny is the last two, like the second and third verse, nailed. My first one that I had written a hot minute ago is the one I kind of stumbled on. But no, he knew that, and he was just like, "Nah, fuck that. Practice it again." I get done, he'd be like, "Nah, do it again." You know what I mean? Yeah. And like you could tell too in like his favorite lines, because he would even fucking like, you know, he'd give the emphasis when I go to do the line. He's like, "Yeah, that's that shit."
What was me, you and Mike Legassi, we went somewhere. Where did we go when we went that time? Remember we got up and we went somewhere?
Oh fuck.
Was it Sully's or what was it?
I think so. Yeah, it was Sully's. I'm pretty positive it was Sully's. Yeah, because it was a spot we didn't have anything to do with the shit ourselves. We just went there to chill. It was either Sully's or what was that fucking other spot? There's one other spot that because normally when I chill with them, it was in Hartford. I want to say. I think the spot was right in downtown Hartford.
Sully's Pub.
Oh no, it wasn't Sully's.
Toad's place.
I know, no.
Toad's. I thought it was in New Haven.
It was by where Papa's Pizza used to be on that. Yeah, right there. But if you keep walking straight across the street from the station,
isn't it like
the bus station?
Yeah, I can't remember the spot, but I was like where it's
Bourbon or something like. No,
I think you're like right there. Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually surprised you remember that shit. Yeah, my fucking.
No, I remember. I was like, we got up and. I remember one time I went with him. I don't know if you were there. And my man Jay Wheels was with us. And they had me get in the back seat of a car. And it's, there's one of them cars where it's the old school ones where there's only 2 doors and then you're in that back and you
got a cradle.
You feel like you're stuck and you're
right. Yeah,
I'm like, yo, I can't do this. The guy said, no, I'm not gonna go nowhere. I'm not gonna have a good time, because I'm stuck. I don't even got a window to roll down. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like
you got
a Corvette.
All you can do is as you drive by, you see one little face.
And the seats are back, and I'm like,
yeah, you got the seat like in between your legs.
I said, I'm not kidding. I can't do this.
You're like cradling your boy's head.
You feel like I would feel like I was suffocated. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it, I was like, that's funny. I'm not going to enjoy my night. I'll go home. I was like,
Yeah, I remember when we were young, this older dude that we chill with, because he fucking always had pot and shit, right? He always had weed on him. So we chill with him, but he had like an IROC Z. And of course, and it was a
same thing too.
T-top 2-door. And I always got
no backseat.
Always got stuck in that little ass
little fucking ass leg room like this.
And then there was sometimes there'd be 3 of us back there, and there had to be someone sitting. There wasn't even a third seat.
Nah, it's like a hump.
Sit on the hump.
You had the hump. I remember that shit.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Right now, I refuse.
Oh, yeah,
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Nah, I'd be like, it's good. I'm driving.
You'd have to unfold me out of the car.
You got more patience then than you.
I don't even like going in other people's cars.
No, my body just doesn't contort like that anymore. Like I'm too old for that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I got work in the morning. Nah, I'm good.
I took a 20-minute drive. You got a kink in your neck for a week.
Right.
What the fuck?
Fuck that.
Yeah, I got to change these headphones. These shits is killing me. Hopefully it's the headphones.
So you got my man Bender. He's in Australia.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Amy?
That's my boy.
What's up, Amy? What's up, Nadine?
He's like 15 hours ahead of us right now. The time and shit. It's already Friday.
No shit.
Yeah, it's Friday.
So he's in tomorrow.
It's Friday. What is it right now? 8. So it'd be 8 in the morning plus 3 hours. So it's like almost noon over there right now. Friday.
Where is he at?
In
Australia.
Oh no shit! Yeah. It's definitely.
So we're like time traveling right now, theoretically, like. Or
there's a couple people that I game with that fucking are from Australia and shit, and I'm always like, damn man, it's mad early. They're like, fuck you, I'm enjoying the weekend, and I'm like, what the fuck is Friday morning? Well, I'm gonna change these headphones out, see if it changes anything.
So anywho, what you up to lately? What's new in your life?
Oh,
you got anything going?
Corner, man. I got my dad's shirt. So like it's kind of like my father passed last year. You know what I'm saying? And he used to wear my shirt. Like it was kind of like not in the best shape, but it was his shirt. You know what I mean? I was throwing stuff on. Like, what am I gonna wear over there? And I was like, I threw this on. So I wear my dad's shirt. Rest in peace, Dad. You know what I mean? And
I can relate. My dad just died recently.
My condolences.
Rest in peace.
Mine did in like 04.
My mom's and dad's gone. You know what I mean? My mom, 2012. She got hit by a car. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, my stepmom and steppops are still around. They're pretty much the ones that raised me. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what's up.
But my mom had just passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Last year. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Can you get a little bit of that?
Oh yeah.
Thank you, sir. Smoke?
Nah, bro. I've never been a smoker like that.
I've never seen you take.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen.
I've always been a drinker, but I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't drink. So you got one of the headphone jacks too. I got one of those joints to play.
I got fucking 4 of them.
For real. I remember when I first did. We do the Producers Corner thing. I don't know if you know we do it on YouTube now too. We don't do it on Facebook no more. I got the restream, but I just do it off YouTube to get everybody to go over there.
That's what I'm trying to do too.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm doing restream right now, but I'm like just about done with it. Like I don't want to do it.
Yeah. And if you're, are you paying for it? Or you're doing it like free? I was saying you only could do 2 now.
I did it for free for a while, but then I just decided to pay just so I can have the branding come off.
Your mic.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but on the YouTube, you could go with your settings and take it off later, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So.
No, there's another reason why I end up paying now. I can't remember. Oh, so I can have the multiple. The more channels, and I can do multiple Facebook, and there was benefits to doing it, and it was like, but I don't think I'm going to continue it because I'm realizing that funneling people to all these different channels is not what I want. I want them all to YouTube.
They do YouTube or Twitch. They do, you know what I mean? You're gonna mess with the metaverse? You thinking about doing it?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's going to kind of get into it one way or another in the future.
There, man. I got the joints because my son, I could see him. You know what I mean? We can because I don't see him like that. So my man Grimes was like, "Yo, we could do a Producer's Corner thing with it. Have all the producers with the beats." And
really
I'm like, I said, but it's still like a baby. We gotta wait till when.
But if you kind of get a part of it now and help, you could possibly help develop that shit where you guys make your staple in that bitch.
So what do you mean the glasses? The Google glasses or whatever?
The VR, the Facebook ones, the white ones.
Oh, how do you go about getting those? What do they cost? I'm interested.
$300.
Oh, they got the Ray-Bans now too.
That's what I thought he was talking about. The Ray-Ban joints. So,
but you get in there and it seems like I went on a roller coaster and I felt like I was really on it. I'm just sitting down.
So can I, if I were to buy the Ray-Ban ones, I could access the metaverse with those?
Yep.
And now
it's all ran. The ones I'm talking about it's ran through Facebook.
Right.
Too. So when you go on it, it's going to tell you all your Facebook friends that are on it too.
So you just log in your regular Facebook shit and you're ready to go.
You go in another room where you can go find games. Like you can play like Star Wars. You could be like fighting Darth Vader, and you know what I mean. Like he's really in front of you.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to check this out.
Yeah, no, it looks crazy. The only thing I'm a little worried about is I know like in certain things, in certain cases, like certain shit, I can get like nauseous. You know what I'm saying? Like my son almost
like fishing trips.
That's different. I'm talking about
car rides.
I think my eyes catch too much, and it's like they make strain.
Gotcha.
So for instance, I can sit there and play a first-person shooter, whatever game for hours, no problem, right? If someone else is playing and they're the type that like is all over the place and like they hug the walls and shit, and I see pixels, like I'm. But I've always been that way since I was a kid.
The things move in and out. Like they're different settings for your eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But my son said like he kind of had the same thing at first with the Oculus, but he said after playing it for a while.
That's what it is, the Oculus.
Yeah, he ain't got no problems with it anymore.
How old is your son?
12.
Oh, you have an Oculus.
They're saying anybody 13 or younger, it's not going to be good for their eyes when they get older. You know what I mean? They shouldn't do it till their eyes develop more.
Yeah, so the good thing is I don't think he plays it a shit ton. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, because they have actual like Ray-Bans.
they got ones that
Yeah,
are
they
like
definitely-
glasses.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
But those
saying
is
you
a couple
had.
grand probably. You know what I mean? But
Those are more like your phone.
Yeah,
It's in
you
your
just
eyes.
access Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is dope. Like, you can take
looking pair and
pictures.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they look like Ray-Bans.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna think. Look,
They're not expensive. They're only a couple $100. Like
they got
you
Apple
said.
ones, don't they?
They're like those. Yeah.
I want ones that look like I'm wearing like regular sunglasses.
That's what these look like.
That's what I want.
That's
yeah,
exactly what these
Yeah,
look
they
like.
have them already.
Then they gotta invent some gazelles or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like old school looking ones. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, so I mean, I'm telling you, like, Ready Player One is coming.
Yeah.
Like, there's no doubt about it. And it's almost, I feel like it's going to happen like in the same year that movie happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's right there. Like, it's not like, oh, in 20 years from now, like, no, like, the metaverse is already here. It's still, it might be developing, but the shit's here. But so that's the thing, though. There's not going to just be one metaverse, though.
yeah,
There's multiple fucking metaverses. So how they can bring it together. So we know what has to happen is after all these release, the one that's just the best is going to become the one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's like you know the MySpace to the Facebook.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like from AOL to Yahoo Messenger. You know
there's
what I mean?
always
Like,
the one. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is that this is bad. It's bad for the future to have everybody sitting in the house wearing them things and they're not out playing outside. You know
I don't
what
remember what movie it was I saw, but it was a 90s flick back in the 90s, and it was something to that extent. They were like, yo, the future's gotten so bad, people have gotten so lazy that everyone's house is just a room and they're sitting in a chair and the chair has a toilet in it and it's connected to the remote, which is connected to the TV.
It was an animated movie, I thought, when they're all just like,
I think that's what they want. I think
maybe,
that's what
I don't
they want
remember.
for us to all stay in the
But
house.
it was like that everybody got lazy as hell and nobody went to work anymore and they just did everything via like internet type shit.
yeah, I mean, shit, they might want it like that, but it's never going to be. Well, at least for a while, it won't completely
But just
be
think,
like that.
just think the kids now. They're gonna grow up knowing this. You know what I mean? We didn't know about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And they're gonna grow up and that's the world they know. You know what I mean? Like, grow up and the computers on their phones.
I gotta say, listen, I had a lot of fun growing up in the age that I did, right? But honestly, how the fuck was it really any better? We were just outside.
Right.
But outside
If you really
was cool,
think,
though.
no, hell yeah, it was. Don't get it twisted. Yes, it was. You know what I'm saying? Building forts and fucking playing like sports with all your buddies and shit, playing army.
Yeah,
like,
but
whatever you was doing.
our kids will grow up never knowing what it's like to not have internet. That's
true.
crazy.
If they lost it, they'll blow their minds.
But think
I mean, we're used to it too now.
But think about somebody that was born in 1870.
Yeah. They didn't have
They're
no
dead.
power, yeah.
Oh, yeah, most certainly. Think about someone born in 1960.
They're almost dead.
Some of them.
I'm 10 years after that, man. So like, yo, I'm old.
I'm just saying, but just even think back to that. So we already had some shit when we was kids. Like, we came up in the age of the dawn of video games. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know life before some type of video game.
My video game,
Yeah, me neither.
my first video game I saw was with the two paddles hitting the ball back and forth.
Pong.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Asteroid.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Asteroids. Combat. Atari, first Atari.
Yeah, Frogger.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had an Oculus, Amy. Them shits are fun.
Oh, yeah. I haven't really fucked with it much.
No? Have you been on PlayStation VR?
No.
So you don't have any really VR experience?
I've been on the Oculus a little bit. Yeah. But I'm just like, I'm always like, any opportunity I've had has been in a small ass area.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not fucking whacking over some fucking. I've seen videos of people running into walls all the time. It's not going to be me.
You gotta have a big ass space.
You know, I just want my kitchen will be good though.
I
got enough room in there.
I was looking up specs for the PlayStation VR 2 that's coming out, and it's gonna have haptic feedback in the triggers and in the head. So like when you get shot, like from the left side of your head will vibrate.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And inside the visor part, it's gonna have retinal cameras. So instead of turning your whole head to look at the room, you know what I mean, the room, you just gotta move your eyes like you normally would, and it'll react to you and it'll show you the whole room and shit. Crazy. And they were saying you could like open chest by like looking at it. It could be like a new button system, like look and blink, and it opens up the chest kind of thing. They were talking about there's mad different ideas that they can do with it.
I'm sure that whoever, Japan or whatever, are way ahead of what we
probably. This shit looks like the Oculus too. They took the whole Oculus idea with the controllers, the round shit.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of different future upcoming fucking VRs, and they are pretty sick. They actually have like coding, like so for Unreal Engine 5. There's actually a plugin for like a haptic suit, like I think they call it, to where you can feel shit.
For real?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you saying if they do?
No, like they already have. I think they already have that shit.
Let's give a whole suit you wear.
No, I probably don't want to play you.
Yeah, Marco, I don't have the phone on, man. I don't have my laptop. The laptop's how the phone gets hooked up. So yeah, so for right now, next show I'll have the phone hooked up because now I kind of have everything at least a little situated to. I think the way it's going to go for the future. You know what I mean?
You ever gonna bring it outside?
I can.
I noticed that whenever I do one of my shows outside, my numbers go way higher and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that I've ever, because what I do now is because we do our show every week, every Saturday, we do it in Zoom. Like, you know how I did with you? And everybody in the room, there'll be producers in the room, or so I'm doing it, will be from all different countries.
Oh, shit.
And then we'll have like a female in there from a country, and when usually there's a female in there, the numbers just fucking go up. It's just people want to like just look at something, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
It's a chick.
You know what I mean? It's different things, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, females definitely change.
If they see, I believe if they see the same thing all the time, like, oh, that's just them talking again. If I have an opportunity, I'll listen and shit.
Yeah,
you know
you're right.
Yeah.
We do got to change it up.
You know, that's the main. You have everything you need.
Well, you want to know? I started trying to do now too is like playing music videos for the breaks. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have any queued up this time because it's hard to run all this shit by myself. But for like the last show, the breaks were Cambada's music videos.
I didn't know they were the videos. I knew he was playing. I didn't know his videos.
Yeah, the only one was the intro song was just the coming. Starting soon.
You guys watch Drink Champs?
Yeah.
Not religiously, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't say religious, but I'll binge watch a shit ton of shows.
I think that's the most genius shit in the world.
Yeah.
When you get to sit around legends that you know what I mean, ask them questions.
And get them drunk and ask them questions.
I mean, we kind of do the same thing here in a sense.
And make a lot of money and shit. Right. And you're doing it in Miami and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
yeah, like I said, we kind of doing it in a sense. Not necessarily mad drunk, but mad baked. And, talk about stupid shit. So, but, that's the thing. I'm trying to take it a little step further than just have it be a chill session. That's the one thing I don't want it to end up being. You know what I mean? So, speaking of that, you've been fucking with this hip hop shit for a hot minute, just like the rest of us. And, but you also another motherfucker that's always put on. You know what I'm saying? You've always made shit happen. A lot of cats can't say that.
I try,
Yeah, no, but you've chilled with, interviewed with, fucking just whatever, had on the show, the Fireset, mad fucking artists.
James Lewis just left me a message yesterday. He's the one that talking about he's doing a hip hop internet show, and I'm like, if I want to go, to do music, I'm thinking about doing it, but it's a lot of work. But as long as I don't have to do the editing,
right?
All them reversing curses was so much work, sometimes I leave work early, just before that night, for like 3-4 hours, just to sit there just to reverse, like I have the illest show. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I'm gonna play something nobody heard, but I'm gonna keep playing. And I used to love going with Rocco, and I would play something and just watch. Yo, where did you get this from? That shit was what made me why I did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I did it in all the correctional facilities, would send their letters in, the kites in, and talk about that we was a vacation station. Like they would all get up and they put the cups and everything so they all could hear the show. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like boom.
Now I remember because we're on the show when someone called in from jail.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
You came a couple times to the show.
Yeah. I want to say I was like 7 or 8 times.
Yeah, you came a bunch of times. You like come, so you can come whenever you want.
I wasn't also. I've been there a couple of times when I wasn't really necessarily the feature artist too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, you always showed us love, man. From back in the Kindred days to fucking when I did my solo shit up until afterwards, man. You always gave love.
That's what it is.
We was one of those types back in the day too. Like we made fucking moves. We were one of the ones that weren't just slouching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was putting in fucking shows, doing music.
Yeah. I met you from Barack, if you remember.
Yeah.
And it was like over there by Antonio's.
I feel like I've been on the show before I met Barack, though.
No. I met you before the show.
Oh, yeah.
Before the Fireset. I met you.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I met you with Barack at the show you guys before when you was Kindred.
Yeah. Okay,
we started 2005, the radio show.
Yeah. So, yeah, me and Mike definitely were doing shit. Yeah. Damn, that's fucked up. 2005, 2014. That's how 9 years we was on the Fireset. Yeah, I want to say for us, like, we started doing Kindred shit like 02, 03.
Yeah, that's around. And I went to a show Barack was doing, and y'all was there. It was like some hole in the wall place. But when you was
probably the Lions Den.
Yeah. I
the Lions.
was like, yo, these dudes are nice. I want to fuck with these dudes. Even I was like, yo, because I was still producing. You know what I mean? Like, yo, and then the radio show happened. I said, I gotta hit up. This is the MySpace stage too.
I would have definitely done fucking mad work with you if you got to me before you did the radio show. I would have became your artist. You know, it would have been like.
I mean, we could still. I got fire in my crib still. You know what I mean? You already came over there.
I need beats.
Yo, you gotta come by.
I'm trying to do something different. You know, this day.
I told you I could get you beats from hundreds of producers, and you could just have what you want picking. Right. Oh, I got a produced track from this dude in Portugal, another one from this dude in France, from Brazil, from California.
All right.
He's flexing right now.
No, for real. I'm dead.
I believe you.
And I would like to see it. For you know what I mean, Steve. I'd like to see people win. You understand what I'm saying? Like, especially if they got the love.
Yo, Marco's slaying you right now.
Nah, Marco's a dick.
Talk too much.
Don't listen to him. He's mad.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
What up, Marco, man? I love you too, man. Like, yo,
Marco's alright. He's just an asshole.
Nah, but for real, man. I like to see people win, especially if they had that love for the culture.
Yeah.
I like to see people win.
Yeah, no, I miss that. That's like out of all the shit with hip hop, that's like what I miss the most.
I never heard of you either. Love is love, yo.
All right, don't be a dick. All right. So no, I know, but Rock was making some fucking moves, man.
Yeah, no, Rocco, he couldn't make it because he's working.
Yeah.
He works till 9:30. He's like, I can't get out there that early. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. We'll have to try playing to have him on the show. Fucking guy.
Man, I understand. I get it all the time on my show. Yo. I'm like, all right.
It is what it is. You always got those people that just love to...
The trolls.
You know, they just love to throw it in there. And
I catch myself doing that on Facebook sometimes. I'll just be an asshole on someone's comments.
I can't
just because I find it funny. Like, it was so easy to get you mad. Like,
I can't say I never have, but...
And then afterwards, I feel like an asshole. I'm like, damn,
I really that shit from your mouth.
Afterwards, I'm like, damn, I really just like wasted an hour of my life pissing somebody off.
I was gonna say, just clip it to your shirt.
No, I know what I gotta do. I gotta pull it from out of my shirt because all the wires are bothering me. Fuck.
Yeah, I think that's what I keep hearing.
Yeah. What happened?
He just keep because his mic's right there.
Yeah.
He keeps sounding like his piece keep popping and shit. You know what I mean?
Aren't you supposed to push pee and not pop it?
You'd be popping your pee. And that's be a pussy. I'm talking about pussy. Who's that?
Oh, is he finally here? The Almighty One has arrived. Holy shit.
Oh, shit. What up?
Wow. He's blessing us with his presence.
I like your jacket.
How you doing, man? Good, man. How you doing?
Nice jacket.
In a long time, man.
Yeah, that jacket is fly.
So, yeah, headphones, mic, and you can adjust your own volume if you want. You're on this side for your headphones. Yeah. That's all I do. That's all I roll.
you got mics and headphones.
Yeah, I was trying to get rid of the stands.
And now I hear it.
Oh, yeah. So you have... I had it to where it was coming up the back. Pause.
Yeah, you the crazy look.
There you go. There you go. And then, you get your one there. There we go. All right, yeah, it's feeling good now. All right. So, that's that's what I was saying. I think I don't know if it was this show or on when talking with you in one of the Zoom meetings, but that's one of the things that I don't feel is really out there, like that community. Like when we a lot of us would be up at the same shows. Like I don't know, It was that sense, like there was kind of like crew against crew, and that's not like necessarily in a violent way or anything, but
it was
just
a whole
like,
bunch of us.
yeah. It was. I don't know. You could tell it was like a movement. And,
A lot of people passed too, man.
Yeah.
Remember Dansky?
Yeah, dude.
And then Ronnie. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I got Dansky doing in my Big B's video. He's doing a handstand on my boy Rick Vols's car, yo. As he's driving, like he's moving. He's not like driving mad fast, but he's moving.
You posted that before, didn't you?
Yeah, I posted as a RIP.
He's in one of my videos. Too.
Yeah. He does the fucking flip, right? Yeah. He was a good ass dude, man. He was a real good ass dude. That shit didn't sit right with me. I was like, how did that guy? Like, damn, such a positive, good dude. But you know, you never know. I don't know. If
none of us make it out this shit alive, bro.
Ronnie used to have that record store for a minute in Northampton. You remember?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I wasn't like personally cool with him like I was Dan, but
No, I was cool because I mean, I know what you mean by Ronnie, but Dan, he came to my house before he came to the station. He used to hang with Baby Bam when Baby Bam came from the Jungle Brothers when he was living in Holyoke. They was doing a band where Dan was playing the drums.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So what you play, boy? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. I'm bueno.
What's new in your life?
Okay.
New?
Yeah. What's new in the life of the Almighty L?
You're either super tired or super high.
What?
You're either super tired or super high.
Neither.
No?
Right. I'm evenly balanced. I'm centered. Feel me?
It's the chemistry right there.
Yeah, with it.
He drinks breast milk.
Mm-hmm. On a tightrope.
That's why he's got that shine.
CMOS.
CMOS is good.
That's why he's got that glow.
With bladder racks.
I've been thinking about the CMOS thing. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, you bust it down.
No, fuck that.
My girl just bought CMOS pills the other day, actually.
Chills?
Yeah, I was like, that's not what.
Right.
I was like, you gotta talk to Lance, so. I was like, he knows all about all of that shit.
I do the veggies, man. I do beets, ginger, cucumbers, carrots, celery, apples.
You mean V8? Yeah, I fuck with that.
And I gotta fill some of
Then that was mad love.
and tomatoes, and I juice it. Yeah. And then I pour some apple cider vinegar to mix so it keeps it. And then I drink it every morning for breakfast.
Apple cider vinegar is good for you.
Shit.
I mean, not overdoing it because it'll burn your esophagus.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, but doing like a teaspoon of that. I used to do that every day. I've been actually meal prepping. Then I got an Instapot. I've always known how to cook. I'm just not like a great cook. You know what I mean? I make edible food. Yeah.
Edible? What kind of edible food?
I make steak,
the kind you eat,
pasta.
Kind of get you high.
I'm better than that. I can cook I hook up a mean fucking steak. Cook veggies.
All men say that.
Well, I really can though. Like I've learned how to do it.
Right?
It ain't hard.
See?
Yeah, but no.
The first thing I was ever taught how to cook actually was by my dad. It was meat.
My steak's
he taught me how to cook steak. That was like the first thing.
That's the difference, though. I bet my steak's probably better than yours.
Whatever.
And yours.
How do you feel?
I feel like my shit
I'm the best
good as
steak
hell.
cooker.
Right, I don't care. I know my shit is good as fuck, and I'm happy with it.
At the end of the day,
how do you like your steak?
It's just not if you go.
You want to have a
I like
steak
mine
off?
like medium rare.
Yes. See,
you like it red? My father was like,
yeah, I have to have it bloody.
It's got to.
Well, it's not even
flavor
really bloody.
I like it. I like it medium well. I don't know.
Nah, beef is one of those meats where like you have to eat it red, like to really get the
it's got to be. It doesn't have to be purple.
You don't have to. You can always eat a steak like more well done. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
I like it red.
It's not edible.
What you eat?
But to get the true essence of a steak. It's got it.
I'm with you. Hold on.
You guys want it bleeding on the plate?
So what, you ate it well done?
Brothers
it's not even blood.
You eat it well done?
It's not blood.
Not well done.
Not well done, like medium well.
It's got one pink straight line.
Oh,
that's medium.
You know what that?
No, it's like one.
Medium
like
rare.
I think they call that medium well.
That's just.
It is medium well.
More medium well.
Yeah. It's like
I don't want to be getting stuck in my teeth and trying to bite it off.
That's like purple.
Yeah, I don't want it like that. Yeah.
But you go the other way too. It's too chewy.
Right.
Cook it too well.
This is right before well done.
Well,
I don't.
That's the way I like it.
So a myth though is that like if you have it well done, that it can't be juicy, and I disagree because
I haven't met one yet.
You like that with your burgers too?
I don't like it like that, but I've overcooked the steak to where it had like no pink in it whatsoever. And I've done it for probably even a little further than that, and it was still mad juicy on the inside.
Yeah, it depends on how you cook it.
It's all about the sear on the outside.
I was gonna say
you gotta sear it.
Well, not when you say well done to me.
But that's not well done.
That's what I'm getting at. That's just seared because well done is cooked all the way through.
He still means that.
I do. It's still
means
cooked
that.
through. No, well done's like charred. But
yeah, I'm not fucking with it.
Like all the way.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah, I can't.
Nah, I don't fuck with. Nah, me either.
That's just like charcoal.
Yeah.
It's like
unless
steak
it's like
jerky.
teriyaki or something with teriyaki.
Yeah.
Like a pit bull is just
Yeah, that should
It's
be
like a chew toy.
Like a tire.
like a Kong ball. Just crazy.
Yeah, no, but I haven't been getting crazy with the meal preps that I've been doing. I've just been doing like chicken,
I know.
rice,
You
and steamed
can't cook.
vegetables. Motherfucker ain't seen me cook. You can't cook.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm the best.
But the steamed vegetables,
Burner.
do you steam
Water.
actual vegetables that are like you took from the produce, or they're a plastic bag from the freezer? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, if you just so steamed veggies is easy if you're going to do that. You can just throw them shits in the microwave. But if you're not going to cook, if you're not going to eat like fresh vegetables, you should at least eat steamed. Don't eat canned shit. It's the worst you can fucking eat. But it's not a bad idea to keep a stock of that shit just in case the zombie apocalypse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was actually gonna say you look like you eat stuff out of can.
No, I eat too much greasy ass shit. That's what the fuck I
You
look like.
slide down
Too
the
many
wall.
burgers.
With a can
You
of-
got. It's convenient. Your
can-
knees are the ones that are ripped.
with a can
Look
of
at you with your
ravioli.
Socks and
You said a candy
He's got your
ravioli.
little ball
A
tickler
can.
on there.
A can of ravioli.
Oh, can of
Slide
ravioli.
down
You
the
just
wall.
eat raw hay.
Hey?
Yeah. He be there with the horses.
Yeah, that's bad funny.
He even chews like that.
How else would you chew hay though? Is there another way
You
to
chew like
it?
that?
No, but I'm saying if you're chewing hay. No, but my point is if you're chewing hay, how else would you chew hay? There's no other way to chew hay.
The way I chew every fucking thing else.
I don't think it would work for hay.
How about you guys are arguing over
I wouldn't chew like this.
roasting me? That's crazy.
I can't imagine trying to chew hay and shit.
That's ridiculous.
Well, because you'd have to use your molars. You wouldn't be able to use your incisors and shit.
Yo, our jaws don't move that way, like naturally. You have to like force your jaw to be doing some shit like that.
Well, you
That's
would know
crazy.
about that.
Fortunate shot.
Apparently you too. Look at them knees.
What do you mean?
You were ripped from getting on them.
Nah, I just came
yeah.
from Paris.
That's how you're in good mood. Just threw back a couple of hoses and stepped up. I got a chipper in the clock. It's not gonna rain on me today. Rain on me today.
I wish I could show you this video that they got of KJ. Got caught on Kano's camera on his house.
no.
Yo, he got like a new outfit on, and they saying something about it, and he does one of these like. And then he starts walking off, and then he slips on the ice, and his legs, the way they go, it looked like it hurt completely. It looked like his legs can't go that way.
Like not even a natural position.
Like, no,
That's
it was,
fucked up.
for him.
Oh.
It was funny as fuck. They got it on tape, like everywhere.
He said everywhere. He went viral at Connell's house.
Yeah, he's probably caught up in one of those fucking laugh you lose videos somewhere. Doesn't even know it.
Oh, they didn't post it yet, but they got it they got it though.
Keyword
like
was
all
yet.
over the place.
You can't ever talk shit or do anything.
Yeah, every file imaginable they have.
That's crazy.
But it's funny.
Shit happens. Shit happens.
You got like new stuff you working on? I know I'm late to the party. He probably already touched on it.
We do our own producer's corner, like I was explaining earlier. We do it every week. What I do is actually I post like 5 songs, like a playlist of YouTube, and I put it on I put it on my comments on Facebook, and I put you can use your own drums, your own bass, your own extra sounds, and post your beats in the comments of the post. And then every single week, I play the producer's beats that they made, and this worldwide. You know what I mean? And say if there's 50 beats, there's a top 5. If there's 60, there's a top 6, 7. You know what I mean? And the winner picks the next week's winner. And then me and my man Rockwell, we got our picks too. You know what I mean? And some of the producers sit in with us while we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just to build the producer community, to keep the producers up to par. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm getting back into production myself too, but I've been more like letting other people get their shine. You know what I mean? Watching, and I'm learning. I mean, I could go on a Zoom chat with all these guys and never have any questions about it. I say, if I don't know about Ableton or I don't know about Machine, all these dudes got the answers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't got to go look on YouTube and find it. And they'll all help each other. Like, yo, that's not, like I'll go on it during the day while I'm at lunch. I'll look on my Zoom and there'll be a whole bunch of them from all different countries talking.
Right.
And it just runs. You know what I mean? Where they keep talking with each other. Like I remember when I added them as friends. It was just me and them, and now I see like 75 mutual, 150 mutual friends. Like they all became knowing each other from it.
Right.
A community worldwide.
That's dope. That's dope.
Oh yeah. Especially
that's
when you get somebody that's fucking out of Cambodia. You know, some random spot. You're like, what the fuck? And they be dope though. There's some dope international producers. I hear that shit. I'm just like, yeah. I even like when they put a little bit of
Ray's Jr. behind the keyboard.
Yo, that'd be lit. Putting the toes and shit. Like, what the?
Surf Ninja.
Yeah, but I like when they put their little influence on that shit too. Like when it is from other countries, you can hear like a little twang. You know, twang.
They got this thing. They got this thing called satellite.
Saddling?
That's called satellite. It's a program. It's a program.
That's super.
And it works for every DAW. So all the producers could go on there and make a beat together live at the same time with their DAWs running and shit.
That's dope.
So if you're an artist, I want to write while you're doing it. You could write and then you could put your vocals all in the same session at the same time live. The DJ can be in, he can scratch if you want everything. If you got the DAWs, it takes all the DAWs and it puts it together. And you can do a session live together.
Yeah, as long as you gotta make sure you don't plan making money off that track. Though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be impossible.
Yeah. But I mean, they learn off each other
for the experience and to do it, and not only that, the relationships you build. That's dope.
That's what it's been. Got a lot of friends like that are in different countries. It's crazy.
Heard that beat before? That beat's been like on commercials and shit.
I remember. There was a track that I had to do with you. I don't know. Never got it.
I have them all still.
I never got it.
I know what you're talking about too.
You owe me a track.
I have him with him too.
I did a track with him too.
I never put that. I still got all them songs. The guy who just came in from Australia that said what's up. He's an engineer. He's mixing them songs for me now.
Yo, you gotta love.
It's so funny you brought that up. I just so happen to be mixing that up in Australia right now.
I've done some shows with somebody else that did some tracks. And Stress is told him straight up, like, nah, your shit doesn't really cut it for this album.
What?
Yeah, it's just like it doesn't work for this. You know what I mean?
No, there's a couple of people,
and they were mad salty. I remember that shit. I was like, damn.
Oops.
Sometimes being honest is not good.
Nah, but I'm
not the one to say what it is. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just saying, but from what the project I was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you know what works and what doesn't, or like what your vision is. So if that isn't part of the vision,
it's kind of like say if y'all was here and I started playing songs that is on it. And y'all ain't responded to it like it don't matter. So I'm like, these dudes obviously probably doesn't catch it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's what I would do. I'm like, what do you feel? You know, I play it. Like, this is a song. I hear like, yo, that shit is hot. You know what I mean? Like, just as soon as I hear it, then okay. And I hear it a couple times. I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? I know which ones that I feel that's hot, and then it's usually the ones that's right.
Right.
But there'll be ones that like if I play some of the ones I'm telling you. And it might be because of my production. You know what I mean? It didn't fit with the artist. You know what I'm saying? It's not my saying. I don't
even remember.
I remember
nothing about it. I just know it happened.
I have it.
I kind of.
You know how many of those exist in this world?
We got what's his name on the hook?
I don't remember anything about it, but it just happened.
And what's his name was looking for one of my boy Grimes boys. He's like, yo, because he came in the session, he was there one time with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I kind of like remember what we did. I remember a picture of being.
You did. Where you change your voice and then you would rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like that, kind of like some singing parts almost.
And Mike's rhyming in the beginning, talking about the patio doors. The beginning, the booth. How my booth got the sliding doors.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
No, I got all the. I'm still playing
the booth with the patio doors.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I like that.
That was almost 10 years ago.
I'm making some shit up.
That's how long ago that was, and that was like way later after we known each other before.
Oh, yeah.
That was like 2012. We did that.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
That's when I was actually still doing shit.
Yeah, I remember I told him to have you come, because I remember you went to the station with them one time.
Right.
And I was like, yo, I have your man come too. He's nice and shit. Remember? And then you came. I got the joint still.
Yeah, I've been putting out L for a while.
You never tried to make beats too, though?
I have.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah,
when he does it.
There was a lot of Kindred shit that I did the production to. That I don't know. Sakara always kind of like claimed the producer more, and I never really cared on that end.
He's
so
good too. He's good too.
But yeah, no, I still fuck around, man. I don't know. My problem with production is I'm never happy with my own shit. So I never finish.
I think that's all producers. I think I'm like that
I'm just
too.
always not happy with it. It's like, this is not what I was.
That's probably why I never put the project. I'd be like, people like it's dope. I'm like, yeah. And then I'll still play the joints to them now, and I'm like, that shit is still dope. And I'm like, yeah.
That's literally one of the absolute biggest reasons that I don't do. I'll do something and then it's like, yeah, no, it's not up to my standard, and then move on from it. And then I won't want to fuck around with shit.
Then you see why Detox never came out. You know what I'm saying? Because Dre's probably like that too. Like, nah, that's not it. That's not it. Like, yo, you got mad hits. You could be making mad money. That's not
they
it.
say he's got some crazy shit over there.
I can imagine.
Yo, Nine went to California to go do some stuff out there, and he went into Dave Chappelle's studio. And the engineer started playing some of that Black Star new shit. And he said, yo, it was the most craziest shit he ever heard in his life.
Oh, it's about to come out.
Yeah, yo.
It's about to come out?
Yeah.
Madlib produced the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, yo.
It's their second album ever.
Oh, shit. That's crazy to think about.
It's about to be crazy.
They did it a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's what's crazy. He said it's been sitting. They're waiting to... It only can be streamed like on one thing. You know what I mean? They don't want nobody getting money off.
They're doing it on STEM?
Something like that, yeah.
That STEM shit is fire.
If it goes on YouTube, right, it's going to get taken down immediately. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you got to go stream it on there. You know what I mean? So, they don't want nobody putting their hands in their bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
That shit's going to be crazy.
If you got the demand for it, you can do that.
They're dope.
Yeah.
They're worth all the effort.
Yeah, man. The first album was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see Talib and Kanye's little beefs. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yo, I'm always happy to see that some rivalry still go on.
Who do you think raps better?
Between them?
Talib. I think Kanye's a beast with the production.
I like Kanye way better than
For real?
Talib personally, even though I don't think Talib is no slouch. I don't think he's as good as Conway. Conway's a monster.
He makes better music.
Not Conway, Kanye.
Kanye.
Oh, you said Kanye?
Kanye.
Who'd you think I said?
I thought you said Conway.
See, I don't like Kanye. I'm not a Kanye fan at all. But I would choose him over Talib.
So I went to a period where I
not lyrically, but
I'm saying lyrically,
like listening pleasure, I would choose Kanye over Talib. But lyrical skill, I would go Talib over.
So
Kanye.
Lyrical
over Kanye.
Really?
Except that Miracle Whip bar lives in my head forever. That Miracle Whip bar was crazy.
The reason why I asked is because can you quote a Talib bar?
But I also heard, this is what I heard.
No, I can't.
This is probably like 90% true. That Kanye has people writing for him.
Yeah, for when he's making giant songs. Yeah.
Oh, but when he's doing regular,
but he can still write. He's still an original writer.
Oh no, I watched a documentary.
There's one song from Talib that I absolutely love, and it's that "I Try" track.
Yeah,
I absolutely love that track, but I can't say I know a lot others. artist because I don't like him as much as I like Kanye.
I didn't say
personally.
that. Do you know a track? I said, do you know? Can you quote
I can butcher his shit.
Just to get by.
when you're saying he's lyrical,
They
should usually
teaches,
like, you know what I mean? Like when you say
I gotta
Nas,
think about, but I can't.
I
when
can
you
say
say-
parts of his lines.
when you
that's
say
fine.
Nas is lyrical, it's
Yeah.
like
I can
know.
quote a million
You're
Nas
like,
lines.
yo, these
No,
are the
to
words of a
Nas.
hated
Right.
slave. How can I forget you?
I just don't. Mind you, again, I'm not a big Talib fan though.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's not that I
Right.
don't like him. I'm just not a big fan of him.
I gotta
So I
tell his
can't-
You're not-
story.
Are you a Kanye fan?
I gotta fucking
more
tell his
more than
story.
Talib.
No, but are you a Kanye fan?
Yeah.
Don't look at the level.
Yeah, I like his music, but honestly, I can't really remember a lot of people's shit anymore. I don't remember my shit unless I'm like the song's
Do
on.
you know Kanye has quotable lines?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely has quotable lines.
I like old.
He's got way more
Kanye
quotable lines than I think a lot of rappers out there, to be honest with you. Because it may not be
That's
the
what I'm
best
saying.
line, but it's a quotable.
The other thing we have to stop doing
I disagree.
is gauging like these
He has quotables, but I wouldn't say many more than other rappers out there.
No,
I wouldn't
Kanye?
say that.
He's got ones that stick
I
out
would,
a hell of a
I would
lot
say
more.
Styles has more than Kanye.
Tell you, bitch, like Doritos, that's nacho cheese. Like he's got the clever ass bars, yo. Kanye's got bars. I just don't remember a lot of.
Listen,
them.
I'm not.
Twisted, but he's
I will
got
say,
bars.
like I said, I'm not a Kanye
I've
fan,
listened
but
to him
I'll
just
give
spit.
flowers where they're due. And like his Miracle Whip bar is wild.
I like Kanye though. I like his level though because he don't really claim that he's like this, that, or the other thing. He just kind of
Yes, he does. He claims that he's a fucking genius. And like,
well, yeah,
he's Jesus.
but he
like,
don't claim
a billionaire.
set. He don't claim. He don't claim he's G. He don't claim he's this. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just.
He knew how to do
Kanye.
it. He went with Common and he went with Jay. He did it with all of them.
Yeah.
How to put it all together. And Q-Tip and you know what I mean. He had them all around him. Beanie Siegel. You know what I mean. Game. Yeah.
Yeah, all the
The
great.
Dipset dudes.
He
yeah,
also,
all, yeah.
if you notice too, like he don't talk about selling drugs or killing people. You know what I'm saying? Like he just raps.
But think if you produced all these dudes and you're learning, watching them, you're learning.
You're around.
He
them
was
all
rapping
the time.
since
Yeah.
though. What he was been trying to rap since he was producing for him.
yeah.
But not the rapping part, just absorbing like all that info. You know what I mean?
People was
being around
ignoring them
that,
too.
watching the
He rap-
process and all that. Like that's like some superhuman
Yeah.
shit.
Jay too, like being there watching like.
The process of the record.
Yeah, that's that's like if you could build a rapper type of shit. Like I'm gonna take this from this person and
Right.
this from this person.
Yeah.
Like he got the chance-
better,
Right.
stronger.
Yeah, he did like the he took all the
Do it, improve.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what he got.
Stretch
to do.
Armstrong.
And he's richer than Jay-Z now. That's crazy. Like yo,
Is he?
yeah, he's like 2. Jay-Z's like, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, he was saying 9 on Drink Champs, but he's like 2. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's
yo,
crazy.
he's like 2 billion.
He did it.
You know, he said, I don't know if you watched the interview on Drink Champs.
I watched some of it.
When he was saying this guy's got like 1,200 acres of land. He said, I got 12,000 acres of land. I'm like, yo, too much. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
Too much shit
that's
to
like
do.
the
That's
size of a town.
my goddamn
Huge,
problem.
yo.
It's like you could make your own name. in your
Yeah,
own town.
12,000
I started
acres.
designing a video game.
Crazy. yo.
Another one?
No, like design my own.
And still
For
got
real?
like
Yeah,
2
not
million,
modding
you know
one,
what I mean?
like
Like,
designing my
playing
own.
Monopoly and shit.
Right,
You know
with
what I'm
real
saying?
cash.
I got-
Yeah.
Talking about written material then.
Yo, like I got it to where like I had to like code this shit from the ground up. I got him where he's running around. Like he got a machine gun already with that muzzle flash coming out.
You're saying
I got
you
a
could see that?
Yeah, yeah. I can run around and play it. And I just haven't made the map and shit. And, like put all the graphics in.
But
I'm
you don't
just
have to
making
do
systems.
coding with it?
I do visual scripting.
You did that? You went to
So-
school for that?
No, I'm self-taught, but there's so much tutorials and just like from repeatedly doing it, I'm like, I can code. I'm an intermediate coder. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot more than the beginner,
Yeah.
but I still can't just necessarily just write code.
You got to start meeting up with dudes that know what you know. And
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I don't even have to though, because YouTube has everything you need and you just download assets and other things that you don't. And you just put that shit together. Really, what's going to take the most time out of all of this is going to be designing the game world. I'll probably have a lot of the systems done in a month. Because I've been working on a little bit like before I go to bed. After
Do you have
doing
any-
everything else.
Do you have any idea what you want your world to look like?
Yes, it's going to be a modern day city. It's going to have GTA like car system. that crashes the whole nine.
Night and day?
Night and day cycle. So I'm just going to come out and say it's going to be a vampire MMO. Right?
What's the acronym?
What's that?
Massive multiplayer online or something like
Massive
that?
multiplayer online, yeah. So it's going to be a world like Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? But with actual people up to, I'm going to try and make it so it can be up to 100, 200 people
everything
running around.
The thing is a person.
Yeah, so
it's not an NPC.
But no. There'll still be NPCs and shit. You know what I'm saying? There'll be people driving cars and traffic and shit like that. Weather system. I already have the weather system. Like, I already have a lot of the stuff. I just haven't put it in.
Do you stress characters?
If I design particular characters, yes.
Yeah, man.
So the one thing I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing right off the bat is developing a one-player story. It's going to be really for everybody to play and kind of like more sandboxes in a sense. Yeah. But I plan on having a single-player side to it, story.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? And I might actually incorporate an idea that, like, said, go through the periods.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
You start off as like a vampire from like 1820.
I was thinking like,
you know what I mean?
Like an interview with the vampire idea. You know how like they talk about how they met back in the 1400s, but it's like the 80s when they're telling the story and shit kind of thing.
Yeah, nobody's still, that's trademarked. But yeah, so I almost got the, so probably in the next day or so, I'll have the health bar in there, stamina. I'll have a food and hunger. Vampires will have a separate blood bar. I already have all the vampire animations.
You can create whatever, or there's templates to choose from.
So there's templates, but I'm not doing it with templates because the problem with templates is it's their code. And I don't know if they did some of the shit right. So I'm trying to watch more like top level teachers and see why you shouldn't do certain things. So like, this probably won't make any sense to you, but right. So like, say if you want to do an ability, right? Your event starts, and your event says, okay, like who's doing what. So you do what's called a cast to like first person player, right? And then from that first person player, you run what's going to happen. If he presses the E button, he's going to throw a fireball out of his hand, and then all this code for the fireball and all the shit you have to do for the fireball, right? But with like smart teachers will say is casting just to the third player when you want to do with one specific thing isn't optimized because it's going to cycle through everything that first person character can do. But maybe that's going to be too much CPU or too much, you know what I'm saying? You want it to like only
for that button.
You want to hit that button. You want it to react,
right? So to the one command. In which
exactly, it's only looking for that one or a reference. That's all it needs. Yeah. You know. So, for instance, what you should do instead is you should make blueprint interfaces, right? The interfaces are just a reference call to it. So really the action you're trying to carry out is the focus. You're like, oh yeah, he's doing it, by the way. But this is what's happening.
Gotcha.
You know. So that's why like a lot of these templates. Mind you, I was going to buy some. I was looking at them. There's this whole survival character template ready to go. All I had to do pretty much was like input my own animations for maybe special abilities.
So I get it. So it's like
whatever.
It's like instead of saying he threw a fireball, it's a fireball was thrown by so and so.
Did he do it? Did he do it out of this?
That's how it does it to the. That's how it signifies it. It's like, yo, concentrate on the fireball, but it's coming from so and so.
Right. So you, but in a sense, so it's more about like you don't want it to cycle through all the shit you have written through to that
just
guy.
Just focus on the fireball.
Exactly, and just the fact that it's just him that's doing it.
Right.
Don't cast to the whole character.
But if you
go into his background, his genealogy.
Right.
I just need to know that it was him.
Right.
You know.
I get it.
So yeah, I've learned that shit quickly. You know, that you got to watch out for some of that shit. So that's why I don't want to use templates because a lot of these, I see it.
You learn the shortcut.
Yeah, I've gotten some of these, like, I got a couple of free templates then when they're just running a free promotion off of the Unreal Engine, right? Mm-hmm. And I bought them and I opened them up and I can see like, I'm a beginner, right? Still. And I can still see all these unnecessary steps that they took. I'm like, yo, your shit's going to be boggling. I can just see it. And I'm like, nope, won't be fucking with you. Delete.
So, I gotta know. Can you read the Matrix?
I might understand.
Binary code?
I understand the Matrix in a different sense than other people do, but I still know.
You can't look at the shit and read it?
No. I can get what it's doing.
Yeah.
I could never write that shit. And I don't ever want to know how to. Well, you know what? I'm going to naturally learn some shit along the way. It's going to be inevitable, but I really don't. Like, I'm not looking forward to it at all. I hate coding.
So does the average coder use like Linux, or are they still using Windows?
So Unreal C++, and that's really most. I would say a lot of gaming is still PC because Mac is just not typically PC shit. You have to run like a Windows operating system on a Mac in a sense to really get the full capabilities. But but Mac is still better for music and everything. Let me just make that clear. Mac is still a better production machine. PC is just more versatile, and you know, But yeah, it's actually just like the phones. Same thing. But regardless. So Unreal uses C++ as its language. There's a lot of things that use Java. Like, for instance, Minecraft has a Java version. That's all written in Java. There's a Lua. Yeah, there's Lua. There's, it's not Cobra. What is it? Python. There's C#. There's C++. C++. I don't think there's a C-, though. But these are all different fucking languages, dude. It's fucking crazy. But, you know, and new things come out. Old shit gets fucking obsolete. Like Flash. Flash players, like, gone away.
Really?
Yeah, dude. You can't even install it on... Like, you won't get support for it on Chrome and shit.
Nope.
I don't know.
People make games on the Flash. People actually make games with Flash. I remember some of the homemade cartoons. Remember we used to watch on YouTube? Those homemade cartoons off Newgrounds?
I love that shit.
Yeah, that shit was all Flash. In the beginning, yeah. They would make simple-ass little 8-bit games and shit. Shit's crazy.
I love that shit.
You know, it's crazy when you start, like, looking at it. So, you know, if you ever want to just, like, fucking boggle your brain for a minute, when you're on a computer or a laptop, right? Right-click and, like, put it on view source code. And you'll see how the website you're on is coded. And it'll come out in all code. Like, on the right hand of your screen, a window will pop up, and it'll be all code. And you'll be like, I'm sure you've accidentally hit it before. And your computer and all this shit comes up. You're like,
get it off.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? You just like restart your home machine, thinking you put a virus.
That's like the worst.
So it's like when you really see that shit though, and like all the different things they have it this bar over this 2-inch, and if you click on this, this happens. If you hover over it, this happens. If you drag down this, blah. It's just like fuck. You got to think of like everything
that someone could possibly
would possibly do. And then when you think you're done, you have to have people try and break it for you, so you can figure out what you didn't think about. That's what beta testing is all about.
How many computers have you lost?
How many computers have I lost? I've never really lost.
As far as like data.
Oh, really? Only one. Really, that major one. And otherwise than that, I've never lost anything else that I needed.
You've always been able to restore it.
For the most part, yeah.
Get it back or something.
I can't say, you can't, I don't think anyone can ever say they never lost something. Because, you'll still maybe lose a file or whatever.
I lost 6 months of bars in a whole battle I was writing like a week and a half or 2 weeks before the battle out of my cell phone.
Damn.
Like just gone.
6 bars, 6?
No, months worth of bars. Of this line is dope when you put it on my phone.
You didn't have it in your head?
Random shit. I had some of them, you know what I mean? But I'm saying I had all the originals. I hadn't gone through it and done everything yet, and it was all ready to be structured into what it was going to be. Gone.
Wow.
Yo, that hurt. That's when I invested in Evernote. After that, I needed something that backed up online.
Yeah, that's why I haven't done it yet, but I'm about to go to the cloud.
I'm telling you.
I have some shit on the cloud.
It's worth it. Get some sort of online memory somewhere somehow.
Or get a passport or something.
Yeah, it's either that or you just have some shit you can unplug. The only thing I don't like about the cloud is it just being in someone else's cloud. I want to make my own cloud.
Well, I use Evernote, and it's a dope system that you can do different versions, different media, whatever, for notes, but it syncs to your email.
Yeah, I got.
It's got its own thing, and you know what I mean. So
mine's
that's
just
what
like
I use.
Notepad or something on my phone.
I just hate how everything is. You can get tracked on anything you do now and shit.
See, I just don't really do shit.
That's the difference between
tracked,
no, but that's the difference between then and now. You know what I'm saying? When we was younger and shit. You know what I mean? Like everywhere you go, you have cameras on you.
I was gonna say it's like now it's to the point where like fuck it, like anyone's gonna find out anything. So I'm like, I just try not to have anything.
If you're a bad person, this is a bad world for you. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe
no. They find everyone finds their way.
Yeah, maybe.
There's also a lot more ways to make money now too, though.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Yeah.
Because of online. there's so many different jobs that are out there now that didn't
Just do
exist
an
20
evil
years
laugh.
ago.
And even work from home.
Because I'm just thinking.
I don't know if I like that. But I haven't worked
There is
from
lots
home
of
yet,
ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
just
doing
thinking.
it.
Bill just go downstairs into my spot, and then that's all I gotta do.
Yo,
Stay
I'm
in
telling
my
you
house.
though, I got something with this vampire game, though, man. Yo, this is gonna have werewolves in it. It's gonna have mages, hunters, and it's just gonna focus around them. It's heavily inspired from Vampire the Masquerade, which is a huge.
I think you're telling too much. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna
No, I want to get some excitement. It's like a little teaser.
Yeah, but this is also like, if anything were to happen, this is proof that he came up with the idea first.
Yeah, it's a little documentation.
So,
No, you know what? This is the way I'm going to make this shit regardless, right?
right.
But otherwise than that, I want a studio to make this game.
Right.
Because they'll probably make it way better than I can. I'm going to try to make it just as good as them. Don't get it twisted, right? But at the end of the day, they'll have a team of 40 people.
Right.
I would love to at least play. Maybe I still like my game better, but I still want to play their game. I do it. I love vampires and shit. Like, Vampire the Masquerade is such a dope fucking game. You know, they have Bloodlines 2 that's supposed to come out at some point for fucking PC, PS5, all that shit. It's like, it's not like a story, it's a story-driven, like, fucking RPG game, but it's like you're scaling up walls. You're fucking people up. You know what I mean? So I can't fucking wait for it to come out. And they have a werewolf one that came out too.
For PS5?
For, I think, PS5, Windows, and...
Yeah, I bought it. I didn't like it.
No? Well, it was by White Wolf. Not White Wolf, but...
It was too...
It was Werewolf the Apocalypse, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You didn't like it? I haven't played it yet.
It was too repetitious for me. Like, it was a lot of different versions of the same shit.
Got you.
And I was just kind of like, eh.
People just copy.
See, I might like it a little bit more.
Maybe.
Only because I know all that shit, the Guru and all that.
Right.
Yeah,
But,
I should have held on.
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't. Only reason why I even stumbled into Vampire the Masquerade is my brother Carl and our Uncle Dave. We all call him Uncle Dave. Like, they used to do it on AOL chat. But it was like, it was kind of dope but weird the way they did it with the RP. Cause like there would be rooms. So there'd be like the bikers lounge, you know what I'm saying? And people would be in there role playing. You'd have to fucking like type in the shit that you're saying you're going to do. Yo, but then like all of a sudden these dudes, I'm watching it and all of them popped into the room about to start beef with this other dude. And and I was like, yo, this shit just got dramatic. Like, I'm like, y'all are beefing? Like, what y'all beefing about? He was like, yo, we don't like these motherfuckers. Like, we don't like other clans of vampires. There was these specific type of, like, assassin vampire. You know what I mean? And they're the only vampire clan that, like, drink other vampires' blood. So they're, like, dope. And they're called Assamites, I think. Yeah, Assamites. And they were based off of the whole hierarchy of, like, the mountain. What is it? The Man in the Mountain, where it has, like, the caliphate. Like, their system was based like Arabic in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's based off like the original Hashashin. And it's,
the original Hashashin.
That's what Hashashin. So it's cool because it plays like Vampire the Masquerade is dope because they're probably the ones that have done vampire stories the dopest in my opinion. Because they show you how like you can't just bite someone and they become a vampire. You have to go through a whole siring process. You know what I'm saying? Like they select you. It's not like Blade. If you get bit, you're infected, you're fucked, right? And it shows how like they've been fucking with our society from the get-go. Like they've had their hands in there and everyone's their puppets. And it's like the way their whole hierarchy, how they do everything. I'm like, yo, that's dope. It ain't like no Twilight.
Right.
Yeah, no, this shit's demented. Like they have fucking clans of vampire that are like all about superiority. And like they like transform and they like mutate in their body and shit. Like doing crazy shit. Like
That's crazy.
This is all in the game?
That's all in that game. Yeah. I'm not going to have any of that shit. That's theirs. I'm already kind of getting influenced off of like the different classes. Even though I'm not going to really, I'm going to have like, the more like archetypes. You're going to be like more like a race in a sense. And then from there you'll have, actually, so yeah. What did I call it? I think it's going to be like your progeny. And then your archetype is like, you're split kind of like different options. But no class system. Besides beyond whether you're a vampire, werewolf, mage, or hunter.
Fire.
I'll make a stealth system for the hunters.
Wes Craven.
Dope.
What up, Wes?
What up,
Wes? Yeah.
I never met him, but we always
Peace.
Yeah, Wes is a good dude.
we always internet talk. You know what I'm saying? Like Fireset radio show. It's been 6 years since the radio show. It's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like it's been for 6 years since I first started my first foray into internet radio and shit.
All right.
How long
Foray.
how long you been doing the show for?
I thought it was 4A.
Tomato, my fault. So I think, just being frank, it's a couple years.
Well,
Yeah,
I'd see you pop, and I'm like, okay.
It's been morphing though. I feel like the last couple of months, it's when it's finally come into its own. You know what I mean?
Everything they say that to be established, it takes 10 years. You know what I mean? Like to be told, like, and it feels like we didn't even hit 10 years with the radio show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 4.5 years with this. What started with this is I made a Facebook, and the name of the Facebook was the Producer's Corner. And I just went and saw people with drum machines and added them all as friends. I went in them groups and all that shit and added. And then I started posting the dope producers on the page. And then Facebook, man, they changed my name and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I said, let me start doing sample challenges. This is our 239th week doing it. We did it every week for 239 weeks. Non-stop. You know, every week, and I'm on that shit. Like, it was only one time I didn't do a show. You know what I mean? Every single weekend. You know, it's a job. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're like, sometimes you're like, I just don't want to do it today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I did it, for 3 hours today. Like, I was, like, rehooking back up, like, headphones. Like, almost every single time we have a show, like, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Like, it's taken, like, all the way up until almost showtime. And I'm still, like, the next time, I'm like, nope. Well, let's do like this.
I came, like,
You're
last
very
time.
hands-on, though.
What's that?
That's very hands-on.
Yeah, man. I just, I kind of got to that point where I was just like, I know if I just don't do it, it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So, and if I'm going to do it, let me at least try. I've always been trying to figure out, like, better camera situations, like, everything.
It's crazy. You do it, and then you look at the results and, like, ain't that many people was watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? To be feeling like that, and then what happens is people go back to your old shows and watch it after, and you know what I'm saying? Like we was doing this thing called Behind the Boards. Yeah. Like I did the one with my birthday when all the people was in there. You know what I'm saying? But we was doing it, and I stopped. We did like 33 episodes. I had like where we interviewed Mikey D and Super Lover C and Casanova Rudd like in one, and then we had one where it was Sticky Fingers, the guy from Lords of the Underground.
Oh yeah, they're actually doing something. I think this weekend in Northampton.
For Lords of the Underground?
No. They're part of the whatchamacallit, part of a show at the Apollo.
And Saturday. Yeah, Al Scratch and KRS-One. And
KRS-One's hosting it. Was it the Lyricist
The
Lounge?
Apollo.
The Lyricist Lounge. Yeah, that's what it is. 30th anniversary.
That's when?
I guess this weekend.
Yep, Saturday.
Yeah. But then there's the festival that's got Redman and fucking Method Man. Yeah, I'm hearing it too. They're up there. Fucking Wiz Khalifa is there. I got a couple of boys.
Northampton?
I don't know if it's the fairground. I can't remember. Is it the fairground?
Where's that?
That's where they do the festival usually, the 420 festival.
I never been to festivals in Northampton.
I think it might be somewhere else.
Yeah, it's in Northampton.
Amherst?
Yeah, it's still in it. It's
still
in
Northampton.
I'm trying to figure out.
I missed the Northampton days though, with Pearl Street and all that stuff over there.
I did so much shit in Northampton, man.
And it's not like that no more. It's like
being on Pearl Street stage was pretty fun, but it's so hot in there, dude.
But there was a lot of shows there. I see so many.
They have the worst green room ever. It's like my bathroom. Actually, no, it's like the studio room there, but it's like, but you're in there with like 2-3 other bands or whatever, and you're just like, God damn. It's like a
can't get out.
Yeah, dude.
I'm hungry. I'm about to go.
But it'd be all fucking baked up in there too. There was what fucking place was in Hartford? It was not the music hall. It was, I don't know. I think it was music hall. I can't remember the spot. All I know is their green room was the dopest. You walk downstairs and it was this fucking big ass basement room. You look over, you know how there's those tall fucking like Coca-Cola things where you open the clear
about
lid.
Middle East or no?
No, Middle East I thought was in.
Yeah, that's
Cambridge.
out there.
But that's like the same thing. Like you said, you've
Maybe
been in
it was that spot.
Yeah.
But when you go in it, it's dope as shit though. Because you like, tall ass coolers full of beer.
Yeah.
You open that shit, they have food out. I was like, this is the way it should be.
Yeah.
Start getting that mentality.
Royalty.
Yo, then I went to the fucking band area at Comcast Center in Hartford with fucking Fear Nothing band and like all them dudes. Yo, they had like breakfast buffets out and all that shit. I was like, oh, nice. How you guys living it up, huh? I don't want to hear it. It's not so easy.
We gotta bring all that. We gotta bring all that back, man. We gotta bring that whole community back. Figure something out.
Yeah, nah. You know what? Actually, that's what I miss Bishop's Lounge too.
That was my favorite place.
See, go do it. Yo,
I love Bishop.
Yo, I had put together a couple of shows there. Yo, they had a big fucking trays of pasta up there for us and shit. I was like, yeah, dude.
Are they still open to do stuff there?
I think they just started doing it again, if I'm not mistaken.
COVID
fucked everything up.
We can start something back.
Yo, when I did the my band there, yo, we packed that shit every single fucking time.
That's right, you had a band. I remember.
Yo, and that shit was a great vibe every time.
Every single time.
I seen you perform one time with
Bishop's
your band
my
too.
favorite
I'm trying to
place to
remember
perform.
where. I remember I went and I was like, I might have went with Michael Gassi.
And I like the 11s
That was right,
too.
Sully's.
When that was around, I liked to perform with the 11s, so that was fun.
11s had like a dope stage.
Yeah, with the lights behind you and
When
shit.
you walk to perform, you feel like you're a star.
I was like, okay, this is all right. It's like the original, the original fucking, God damn it. What was it? Maximum Capacity.
Yeah.
It was out fucking the old Lemons.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that place. That was one of the first places we went.
That was when it was
real
in
stage. I was like, okay.
They had monkey bars over there in Amherst. It wasn't that big in there. What was it? So what was the place?
I've been there. I've
Pearl
never
Street.
performed there.
When you come up, and then it's upstairs. They did some.
Yeah, that's it's not Pearl Street, but they own it, right? You're talking about.
Yeah.
You go up they're like the main little shit.
That's like the Lily Pad
I've done
Toad's
mad
place.
shows at the Iron Horse.
Yes.
I've done mad shows there too. You've been to it.
I've been there before.
Yeah.
What's it called? I went a couple years to that.
What's that?
So high as fucking.
See, he knew you was high.
Called it.
Super high.
I'm
I had
balanced.
a draft pussy.
He said I'm balanced.
That spot across the street. Across the street from Pearl Street.
Across the street from Pearl Street.
That goes in the tunnel and you go
the
in.
tunnel bar.
Yeah, the tunnel bar.
You go in there, there's a club in there too.
Up top.
Up top. I went in there when it was a club and it's nice.
Yeah. No.
My man Rec was DJing.
I was actually trying to put a show together. The sound system was horrible though. They had it up so loud that shit was hurting my ears. I'm like, what
that's a common thing in bars. They always
it
turn
does
that
not
shit
need
up
to
way
be
too
up
fucking
this loud.
That
Turn
shit
it.
made me feel like it blow your shit. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
My dad used to always put that. That was one thing my dad used to always say because he was a sound engineer. That's how I know how to do that shit. And so they everywhere you go, they always turn it all the fuck up.
Yeah,
they think louder is better. And it's like, no, it's not.
Yo, the fucking funny shit is though, is that like, if you notice though, the overall volume doesn't go down for a while when you're turning it down. Like it still stays that same loud.
You know what? When you're on stage, you think the opposite. You're like, turn it up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you think no one can hear you. Now,
that's because there's no monitors. If there's monitors, it's much better.
I'm saying you don't even have to turn me up in the crowd. As long as I got some monitor and I think I'm loud, I'm good. Give me some fucking monitor.
Toad's place is dope too. Yeah. New Haven.
Yeah, it was Toad's Place and Lily Pad above it.
Yeah, I've been there. I opened up for, you talking about New Haven?
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
Yeah, I opened up for Red Cafe and DJ Envy there.
I think I remember I heard he went there.
Yeah, they made me go first.
DJ Envy, that's the guy from the radio show,
everyone was looking at me. Luckily, I murdered.
Was that already? A lot of people already there.
Wasn't it Envy?
Yeah.
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, because no one knew when anyone was going on.
So.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, because I was there, everyone was there first. But, because I didn't really, I had a couple people come through for me down there, but I didn't really have a big draw down in Southern Connecticut like that. So, that was one of the points of going to perform here. You know what I mean? Sort of build up some shit down there. But yeah, no. Luckily, I went on. There's, I had one of those shows when you just click. I can always get my way through a show, no problem, and impress. But sometimes those shows just click where you're just like, I'm on this one. That was just one of those ones where I was pretty on it. I remember it was pretty dope. But I didn't really get a chance to like really chop it up with Red Cafe. And then I met him, dapped hands, and that was about it.
The most times I ever did shows.
Little did he know I'd remix his song later. Fucking 6 in the fucking.
You didn't get his numbers?
Nah.
Me and Crumb Snatcher. That's the most shows I've ever did.
Crumb too, yeah.
When he had me, I was DJing.
Shout out Crumb.
Yeah, shout out Crumb.
What up, Crumb, man? When I was DJing for him, we went to headquarters. We was in headquarters Pete Rock was producing. I'm sitting there watching the Showbiz comes in there, and I'm sitting there in Premier's studio. You know what I mean? Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Cousin Chrome.
Yeah.
He's like, here you come.
Yeah, I remember what spot was on. It was over by like more towards the courthouse on off of Main Street. And it was a spot like I think a street up from there or a street down, whatever.
In Springfield?
In Springfield.
Potbelly or
up on the second floor.
Room or
it's not the spot on Worthington. But yeah, maybe it was the keg room or something like that.
It's in the middle.
But I think maybe a little bit more down towards the end.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
And
towards Main Street,
across the street from the courthouse.
I think it's across from the courthouse. Yeah.
I think I remember.
Or at least like right the fuck there.
It's not there anymore.
Yeah. But there's a bar up there. You know, I did a show there one time, and
I know what you're talking about.
And like I remember, Matt, people, it was a small spot, but fucking place was packed as shit. I remember seeing a couple people I knew from a hot minute walk outside, and Crumb's out there.
I was with him. I was there.
Yeah. Remember we were chilling in the car?
It was like at the end of the room.
Yeah. And when we chilled out in my car for a hot minute, fucking drinking VSOP and fucking spitting raps and shit. He's like, yo, you fucking nice. I'm like, shut up, hit this.
I like when he was around.
He used to know when you're trash.
This red drunk.
When he left, he's like in Maine now. He's like far.
Mm-hmm.
When he was in Springfield, it's easy. Come through. He'll come record. Like, yo.
Yeah, I chilled out with Crumb quite a few times, man. He's a good dude. It was a good dude. Remember Sinister?
Yeah,
that's my guy.
I haven't seen him in a hot minute.
Me neither.
So remember Sinister when he used to be in a group called he was down with some dude named Hav. Do you know Hav?
Yeah.
What's up with Hav? I'm trying to.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
He like lives in Florida now or some shit.
I don't know where he lives, but you're talking about
his name was Slither.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
What was the name of their group? It was them two. Ill Thoughts Combined. No.
Oh shit! I remember that.
I recorded with them in 2001 and when I lived in Springfield. You know what I mean? Like
Man, that is
we did joint and I did like a whole album with them. I got like 12 songs with them on my dad's shit.
See,
back then,
unreleased.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's
that shit was classic.
Yo, Hop. I don't know. I can't. Be forgetting we're on this thing, so I'm gonna chill. But Hop, he was nice. You know what I'm saying? What up? Shout out to
you guys want to do a you laugh you lose video challenge? I'll play the video right there.
And if we laugh, we lose. Sure. Now?
Yeah,
or after
$5.
It's already fucking 9:35. You know what I mean? We might as well just see this bitch out.
That's like in a half, because I got to be at
the show's over in a half anyway, so that's pretty.
I work at 7 in the morning.
No, you can't leave.
I was like, yo, Frank, you can't do this like on a weekend? He's like, I can't.
No, he always does it on a Thursday.
That's why I didn't come last time.
Man. You know what, too? And I do it live because then I don't have to go back and edit it, remember to put it up.
Yeah,
The show's done. I'll clip the front of it.
Oh, yeah, that's how I do it, yeah.
What was that again? Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't know what you were getting. Oh, laugh, you lose. Oh, see, we didn't have a choice. He said, do you want to? Like, we had a choice. He had it queued up, ready to go. We were doing it anyway.
Oh. Yo, what the hell, man?
Hey, now. If you're at a race and you pass third place, what position are you in?
You got to remember, you guys is high and I'm not. See, I'm going to laugh before you.
Now, think about it.
What?
You're passing third, so it makes you second. Second.
Never let them know your next move.
Water on my butt like a tub. They got my little gun in the club. Don't worry about me, I'm a thug.
Yeah, none of these are funny.
Look, to see the ads. The ads are going to be funny.
Bring more shoppers back to make purchases at your e-commerce store with cross-channel retargeting from AdRoll.
Yeah, it says the top.
It's already ended. Oh, no, I don't know. Star Wars fans?
I like Star Wars.
I'm waiting for this Ben Kenobi, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
I'm all in. I be with the Rebels and the Clone Wars and the Mandalorian. I saw every single movie in the movie theater when it came out. I saw how old I am.
Oh shoot,
that's dope. I'm a huge Star Wars fan too.
Yeah.
I know all that shit. I can't wait for Kenobi to come out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they showed pictures of Princess Leia when she was little.
Yeah, sorry for that dog. The fuck?
Use lots of Vaseline. No. Did you put plastic wrap over her eyebrows? No. Huh? Are you serious?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, that is slick. See that?
Go. Go! Go!
In New York. Get in, get in, get in. And people's helping. That's what's up. Thank you.
This is a Bronx-bound 2 express
My
train.
man's on a scooter on subway.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
This guy, see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
If I'm being completely honest, if you look at me right now and you don't think this is hot AF, that sounds like your problem.
What's that? Achievement unlocked. My problem.
Yep. Call me Captain Saberho. Oh shit. Hold up. Come here.
Captain Saberho.
Oh, hey, little fishy. Oh shit. Oh, my bad.
Hit the fucking thing.
Fuck them even more.
Turn it up. Oh, okay.
I don't have a boyfriend. How was your girlfriend?
Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice.
Чё это, блядь? А ну нахуй. Фила, блядь. Адидас, нахуй. Тойота. Ёбаная мать.
It does.
This is you? After you take
It's
off
because of the feel Toyota, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that's on BMW.
Yeah, that's BMW. Yeah, so it's one of those cops in BMW shoes.
Yeah.
What kind of bees make milk instead of honey?
We're in Hyundai and Genesis.
Make milk
Been with them
instead
for a
of
while
honey.
now, yeah. About like 4 years.
Where at?
Northampton.
How's it going?
That's how you know it's Northampton information.
Mm-hmm.
Porn causes
Nah,
brain
well,
damage.
I've been up there for like the
That's
last
the
4
truth.
years, huh?
Brothers and sisters, what you talking about?
Akko might need a new car.
Yo, come holler at me. Yeah, he's video sucker.
Is that nice? Yeah?
Oh, nice. No fucking knife. It's nice.
Bro, you're eating the packaging.
Got answers to that?
What?
That's kind of hard.
Like of all time?
They have all time. Like you have the top 5 favorite rap of your 5. Like you always
Favorite rapper or favorite rap?
top 5 rapper artists. Like rapper, MC, like you were always like interested to hear what they got next. You know what I'm saying? Like you always support them.
Nas. The Locks. I mean, it's more groups than individual.
I mean, no, I would say
For me, it's
top
the
5.
Mad
I would
Rapper.
say top 5 groups then. So my favorite group is the Tribe Called Quest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like who would be like you top 5 rappers, like one artist.
Oh, there's a couple that I like. My favorite rapper is Styles P.
A lot of people say that.
And I like Nas a lot too.
No Styles P don't write either, right? You know, he goes off the head.
Yeah.
I'd say Nas, Redman, Busta Rhymes.
The last Busta album was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was fuego.
That was like a year ago too, right? It's crazy. Right?
That shit like was crazy.
Literally one of my favorite albums. It's hard to like pick like two.
I'm old school, man. I'm too old school.
It's really hard to. There's so many people that can fund those spots. DMX.
Yes, definitely.
Man, that last spot. There's so many people fighting for it.
Jadakiss. No.
I would say Jada's like he almost might be that fifth spot, but there's so many other dope ass MCs.
I know it's hard to put because I like them all for different reasons.
Yeah.
Like there's punchline rappers, then there's like Nas, and then there's your gangster shit, which is style. Like it depends on what mood I'm in.
I mean,
what do I want to listen to for the day?
I would give it to Biggie but because he unfortunately died, before his time.
There's little material. Yeah.
I mean, Pun's in my top 10.
I would say Pun's definitely up there as well, dude. I fucking love Pun. I remember his Capital Punishment. I played that shit so much. I think I like fucked the CD up. Playing it so much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can give that fourth spot. It's hard. Let me think on that. Who's next? No one actually gave their top five. People just said it.
Yeah, basically.
No, my five's always been my five and stays my five. And Nas is in there.
What's your top five?
Nas. There's no special order. I'm old school.
Yeah, mine's just who I like.
It's Nas, it's Cool G Rap, it's KRS-One, it's Rakim, and it's Black Thought. Those are my top five favorite.
Oh, damn.
I think that,
Black Thought would definitely be in there. Like a lot of newer people would be in if you said top 10 now.
Yeah.
Like Cambada would be.
Hell yeah.
Is in there. I would say fucking Wigway would be in there. Toby is a beast. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. You think of Matt Hoffa?
Hoffa's nice. Yeah, I like Hoffa. I wouldn't say he's in my.
No, I'm saying for battle rapping. I'm saying
I like him in general. I like his some music he's done.
You ever watch his
battle.
show?
I watch his show. Yeah. Shout out to Matt Hoffa. Yeah. That seems back in the original Deck and Dose days.
Yep.
Back when that was like some of the only battle footage you can find. At least I feel. I feel like Lance was there.
Where you put Eminem at?
He's not here.
He literally was like there, front row. You seen him, he got like water splashed on him. He ended up like screaming like a girl. I don't know what it was.
Shit.
You put Eminem at?
I mean, it depends on what Eminem we're talking about.
I'm not talking about his songs. I'm talking about him.
I think lyrically though, he was a pioneer.
He was.
So no matter some of his early shit, I think is absolutely fucking incredible. Because he was the first one to kind of say that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And part of me was just like, don't make us look too goofy now.
Right.
But the other part of me was just like, yeah, at least finally a fucking white rapper that's not a clown.
Right.
You know what I mean? He held shit down. He got his respect, and he said some incredible shit. The Brain Damage track, the I Don't Give a Fuck.
One of my favorite.
Still Don't Give a Fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The original Bad Meets Evil.
Role Model.
Yeah, Role Model.
The whole album.
I'll string you to death and I'll choke you again. I'll break your fucking legs.
See, bone fuck through your skin. Yeah.
Be for me, I'm even to school equally.
Take you on Jay Springer. Beat your ass legally. Yeah. He said some crazy shit.
No one was saying shit like that. I heard that shit. I was like, yo, this guy is crazy.
Yeah, he was saying some wild
shit. He's like, and he says in one of his songs, because I say the shit you be joking about in your living room.
Right.
And that was the shit. We'd be saying shit like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's why that was crazy. So I'll give him his dues. So these guys don't really like his more recent shit.
Nah.
And I think, so I'm the type of dude that I don't really like when Eminem is featured on someone else's track, but I like the shit like the Kamikaze. I think a lot, not all of it was dope, to my liking. But a couple of those tracks, I was like, yo, okay, I can fuck with this because like he wasn't saying like necessarily always goofy shit, right? And like if you listen to his double entendres and like the shit he was rapping, and then you find out like there was actually like 4 meanings to one line. Yeah. You're like, yo.
While he's doing syllables at the same time.
Even the whole shit kamikaze, like the day he put the kill shot out, the movie that like it was based off of, he put it out on the same day that movie released, and it was also the actor's name in there was Coulson. And then it was Coulson's birthday and some shit. I don't know, like some crazy shit. And I was like, yo, there's like 17 meanings to this fucking. Who's doing that?
Yeah.
That's what you gotta get.
And you listen to him again and you hear something you didn't hear last time.
He hasn't been on drink channel. Oh, probably because he don't drink either, but.
No, I mean, a lot of people that don't drink water, you know. Yeah. I want to see a few people on there.
I'd like to see Eminem on there.
I'd like to, hell yeah. He'll probably get him. Sooner or later, you know what I'm saying? He just got Snoop this week.
Oh, yeah?
He just did MC Shan.
Oh, nice.
And MC Shan brought Snow with him. And Snow wasn't who I thought. He's totally different than I thought. You know? Yeah? He's an Irish old school. His family's all in the mob in Canada, in Toronto. Shit. And he said he was locked up when the album dropped. When the song came out, the video came out, the Informer, he was in jail fucking watching. Oh, you know what I mean? He was in jail with his brother and his father in the same cell. And his cousin was in the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo. And crazy. And then his mom's gangster. Shan would tell you, he's like, yo, his mom's gangster as hell. And Tragedy was in there with them too. And he's like, Tragedy's like, I didn't know. It's not me.
Oh yeah, it's mine.
We can still hear you though.
Yeah, fuck it.
He's like, at first I didn't like you. Tragedy told me, but now I see who you actually are. I like you and shit. And this Snow was like, I ain't like you either. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, but he was like, yo, it just bugged me out. You know, seeing MC Shan. MC Shan's like, it's crazy, man. He keeps talking about the KRS-One stuff. And I'm like, yo, just leave it alone.
Oh, and beefing with KRS-One?
Yeah, like, there's no competition in there. You know what I mean? Like, it is. But the drink champs, there's a lot of people they got to put on there. Like, I want to see Cool G rap, yo.
Hell yeah.
Cool G rap is, to me, so dope.
Yeah, I remember that fucking QBC song he did with Prodigy. Prodigy is another one of my fucking favorite rappers.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, that's I remember that track though,
Price,
QBC,
man.
that beat, that bass. What the deal? You a thug or what? We'll cut you up. We'll fuck you up. We'll be the drill. So we the Queens gangsters, infamous mobsters. You aware what it calls a room for rapping. You cartoon dudes when the clapping. But I ain't going back to the pen. Yo, I'm butchering it. Yeah, but Cool G's verses on that shit was fuego.
Cool G rap is that dude, man.
FBI be baffling.
It's crazy. Do you ever watch them verses? You saw the KRS King?
I've watched some of them, yo.
The Locks.
I want to start. Yeah. No, but like, see, I'm starting to like how it is now because they're like in the beginning they weren't rapping their shit really.
Right.
They're letting the songs play.
Yeah.
Now they're starting to.
But when they rhyme with their lyrics, I don't like that.
Now it's like little.
So now when they're doing the concerts, now I'm like, so this is verses. To me, this is fucking verses. Not sitting there listening to your own shit and then maybe spitting a couple of lines. Yeah. Like, nah, this is fucking verses. So yeah, I actually kind of haven't really been watching it much, but now that it's kind of turned into that, I want to watch it more. But you also realize too, who can't really perform live that well.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit. Yeah, but whatever.
You're not living off the radio right there. You got to show your MC status. You know?
Yeah, not only that, man, and fucking rocking that crowd and shit. Like that's one of the most exhilarating times.
Kane got Chris on it, and Chris is one of my favorite rappers because Chris was doing that.
Right.
Kane just no pausing, fucking. You know what I'm saying?
So I always try to do more. I try to do more of that shit, but like when you're with a crowd that's never heard you before or something, or you just like they're not really in it. You ever do like if I say, man, you say. Everyone like, yeah.
No, if you start saying the hook, I want you to say the hook with me. And when it comes back, you say the hook with me. You know what I'm saying?
So I always do witty shit. I always be like, if you think the drinks are weak, say, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Some shit. You're like, yeah, fuck it, yeah. Just get everybody on some mutual shit that you keep.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah,
you got to be the microphone controller, man. You got to control the master of the ceremony.
Yeah, we always good at doing that type of shit. The only thing that was ever hard for me and Mike when we was on stage is like when we went to a spot like the Lions Den and whatnot. They already trying to hate you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we just like we would just have to go and try to shut it down the best we could, and that's how we kind of like earned our respect in that pocket, you know. Those days.
Sometimes you on stage, you just being you, it beats anything else.
Yeah.
Instead of walking out there front like I'm gonna come out there hard, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? And Nori said it on Drink Champs. He said, "Yo, these dudes that always are acting hard, they're sensitive." He goes, "Because if you just are who you are and you just see what it is, you know what I mean? Like, well, it's the same thing as you're on stage. If you're confident in yourself, as soon as you walk on the stage, people see that shit.
Yeah, most certainly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this person, okay, I like this person. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like you're not worried about all them people are watching you. You don't care. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But if you're like, people see the nerve. You see, when you watch a person, you can see if they're nervous or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yo.
Oh, yeah, most certainly.
So,
and or they just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that I don't give a fuck attitude. Like,
yeah, if you don't believe in them, then fuck you. You know what I mean? That's their mentality. Like, sometimes people just don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, I like trying to break through those.
He said it's.
Yeah, he did. It's fucking went on a little bit. I think you got two. That's that too high.
So that means you know that you guys gotta come to one of our shows on the Saturday when you have a Saturday off.
Yeah, the only shit with Saturday is it's one of those only nights I can have my kids all night, and then we wake up in the morning, like I take them out to breakfast and stuff.
Best.
You know what I'm saying? So because of the way shit is, you know, like I don't get to see them a lot throughout the week.
Yeah, that's the most important time.
So it's like, you know what? But I, you know, unfortunately, if I want to start doing shit on like Saturdays, like performing and whatnot, I'm gonna obviously have to figure something out because. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's like it's nice being a single dude and dad and shit, but when you get to some points where you're used to having your kids. When my kids around, I'm like, man.
Whenever I have my little man, I can take them to breakfast. That's just the best feeling in the world.
Hell yeah. We got our spot we go to.
Yeah.
They love it there. They know them. Like as soon as we sit down, they come over with hot chocolates and they leave the can of whipped cream. I'm like,
that's what's up.
Yeah, I'm just like.
They're gonna remember that when they get older.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's our shit. That's why I try to do that every weekend for the most part. Unless I got to work, but now, man, I'm glad you've been over, man. You want to plug anything and shit before we roll out this bitch?
The Producer's Corner. I don't know if you're subscribed. I believe I'm subscribed to you on YouTube. If not, you gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe. I'll subscribe back. Producer's Corner, YouTube. Hit the bell. And when you hit the bell, let you know when you come on live. You know what I'm saying? If you're a producer, hit me up. You know what I mean? You get involved. You know what I mean? If you think you're nice and nobody's heard you, you know what I mean? You'll be surprised who will hear you. Because when you do your show, you see the fires and everybody, and you become somebody. You become like
that's it. You can hear all these other producers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you can start fucking getting different ideas, like learning. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Hook up with people. It's dope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what I'm saying. Like you said, if you're working on a project, this is perfect for you. You could just go in my comments, and when you hit their thing, it takes you to their SoundCloud. You know what I mean? So you could be like, boom, 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 and you could be like, yo, my man Stress told me to go.
Now, you know what I got to do is I got to go on there and just rap over some of the beats.
There you go, yeah.
You know, that way they'll be like, okay, this dude's not. Then they'll be like, yo, rap over my beat. Yeah. It's a lot easier that way than when you're like, hey, yeah, I'm a rapper.
Right.
You come with them too. You too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm Chris McManus, KRISMCMANUS on Facebook. That's
DJ Stress.
Because they won't let me put a different name. But I got DJ Stress on there, and we got a DJ Stress. I mean not DJ Stress. The Producer's Corner, one word, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Got a group, Producer's Corner, where the producers produce their beats all day long. It's like 36,000 people in there. I mean, you guys want to get in? Come in. You get to see the producers. They do the live where they do the drums and all that. You know, and
oh yeah.
We accept the post, so we only accept the post as production related.
Otherwise, that shit's getting deleted the fuck out.
Yeah, so the people go in there like, and they learn. They show topics of how to do stuff, mix, and you know what I mean. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's dope.
That's what's up.
We do it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I got my father's shirt. This is You know, it's kind of old, but it's this shit.
Yeah, whatever. It works.
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah,
thank you for coming through, man.
I'll
I appreciate
again,
it much.
I hope I come with Rock on this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know where he would have sat
definitely.
though.
We move.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
Chill.
Yeah, we accommodate. We've had more than 4 people up in the room.
Don't see you.
Yeah, you guys gotta come.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure you
I'm
get some high next
gonna
time.
get his song. I have his song. I know he's talking about. I got both of y'all songs.
Yeah, I want to hear that shit just for fucking ha-has.
I thought you might have did two songs. I think I'm not sure.
Maybe, possibly. I just remember that one song that I think it was like fire,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, when he was doing
No, it wasn't fire. It was
he was doing a hook and he was killing it.
we burn in them. No, what is it?
I don't know.
What is that?
But my man's gonna mix it, and when I have it mixed, I'll let you hear because I'm gonna still put it out. You know? It's just gonna be like years later.
Yeah, I would love to hear that shit. That'd be fucking. I love nostalgic going back and be like, oh my god, that was horrible.
I bought a 4-track because I got 4-track cassettes of songs I recorded from '94 to '98.
Oh no shit.
And I remember Tony Benjamin's Archedelic.
Yeah.
I got songs with him from like 1994, 95.
Did you go by Tools? No.
He used to be Ill Shorty, Ill Stout.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a different. There's another.
His name's Archedelic.
But I know you're talking about. Yeah, I fucked him from way back in the day.
Yeah,
he had me down in a show in Connecticut. I think in Hartford.
That's my man.
Yeah. But with that said, man, we have to roll out this bitch. We appreciate y'all joining us and having some good conversations and all that goodness. As you can see, the show's a real comfortable place. But, you know, that's what we do here. We have fun, and who knows what the hell happens, you know? Sometimes we overexert ourselves. But we'll be back next Thursday. Next Thursday, we should have Dizzy Disaster on, which I'm pretty positive.
Dizzy Spanish Dizzy? That Chrome?
Yeah, when he fucked with Sean P.
Yep, that's my man.
Yeah, he's a good dude. So he's supposed to come through next week.
He's out here, right? In Springfield. Right?
Yeah.
Shout out.
He's making moves too, man. He's doing shit.
No, that's my brother. Man.
Yeah,
I did join with him too.
Yeah, I forgot that we actually met like back in the day, like when I opened up for Sean Price. I didn't. You know, he was like, "Yeah, I fucking remember you." Dude. I'm like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, he's good people.
Yeah.
Man.
Then it all like.
I know his pops
clicked,
too, Jace. His pops was with us when we went to headquarters.
Oh shit.
With Chrome, yeah.
That's what's up. Man, that's great. That's crazy.
I don't know if Dizzy was in.
But yeah, man. So make sure y'all come through for next week's show. That's gonna be a good ass time. And otherwise than that, make sure you go to marvicimedia.com. I guess it might be a little late now, but I'll play it. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Just being frank, Marvici Media.
If you out here in these trenches, you out here eating, you gon' feel this one right here. 413 shit. Hey yo, Benny, what up?
Vinny Idol, nigga.
How you doing? Hey. Ew.
I was in the cut, trying to steady double up with a double cup, pulling on that rope like double touch. When it's up and it's stuck, don't let your guard down. When them thugs running up, you might get marked out. I was in the cut, trying to steady double up with a double cup, pulling on that rope like double touch. When it's up and it's stuck, don't let your guard down. When them thugs running up, you might get marked out. My quarterly report was based on quarter keys. At the Dior store, smelling air you can't afford to breathe. Foreign freaks by the foursome, went on tour, I creep frequently. Until recently, that's no more for me. Told her swallow please, it's cheaper than abortion fees. Don't sweat the petty details, shorty, you're with me. And I kept that white girl by the sorority. Those nosebleeds don't suggest a sense of normalcy. Don't let that fent bite you, potent as a hornet sting. You ain't dealt with cartels, don't talk to me about corporate greed. I was in the cut, trying to steady double up with a double cup, pulling on that rope like double touch. When it's up and it's stuck, don't let your guard down. When them thugs running up, you might get marked out. I was in the cut, trying to steady double up with a double cup, pulling on that rope like double touch. When it's up and it's stuck, don't let your guard down. When them thugs running up, you might get marked out. My brody Smokey cop the Cardis with the clear lenses. They call them buffs cause they have you out here flexing. No L's, no insurance, but I steered Benzes. Caught a bad one in traffic, she got rear-ended.
I would cut my work like a Cuisinart. Kept my name in these streets like graffiti art. My grievances got air like Amelia Hart. Lost a few fly gals I ain't even want. The gods must be crazy, so they dropped the coat. Trying to rock the yacht master, so I copped a boat.
I was in the cut, trying to steady double up with a double cup, pulling on that rope like double touch. When it's up and it's stuck, don't let your guard down. When them thugs running up, you might get marked out. I was in the cut, trying to steady double up with a double cup, pulling on that rope like double touch. When it's up and it's stuck, don't let your guard down. When them thugs running up, you might get marked out.
10 treatment centers later, then I got it right. Jimmy Stewart lied, cause it's enough for life. Tried to stick and move, but I still lost the fight. Then I hopped up on the canvas like not tonight. Dropping jewels with this type of talk that rocked the mic. Ran up out of gas, decided to exhaust the pipe. Took keys to the city and tried to lock it tight. Saw some red dots, I couldn't turn off the lights. Damn!
I love it! This is better than sex! What's that guy doing up here with a snowboard?
What's he doing with our sign?
Then let's go nail the sucker. Yeah, come